Yeah, I barely detailed my notes last week. I was caught up in it. Well, that's interesting.
Vasriel, would you
I don't
like to
remember
tell everyone
my
what
notes.
happened?
I can go off vaguely what I remember off memory.
Oh my god. Did
I
anyone
can
take
remember.
notes last week?
There we go.
I took notes last week. I just had to find them. I don't remember where I put them.
Okay, someone tell the class what happened last week. It was a big one.
Last week I remember that we started a session with us after meeting with Kathy, Fleur, and Sealy. It was a little bit awkward, him trying to talk with Sealy. Let's see. He came down into the dungeon behind us and scared the crap out of all of us when he popped up out of nowhere without saying anything. And we decided, and Caius and a cleric that has temporarily left us now. They went down the secret set of stairs that we found and realized, oh shit, there's magic there. Scrying magic, precise. So we waited a bit and decided to clear out the floor we were currently on. Can't remember how much that went. Apparently, we slaughtered a bunch of goblins. After we managed to clear out the floor and find the rooms where some of the cultists, including Nualia, had been arrested during their stay here, we were tongue-tied. We returned to the door and, to the stairs and started going down one after another until one of us got caught by the scrying. And with that, we were caught by Nualia, with her taunting us. Just altogether, just egging us forward towards her as we continued down the stairs and into a room full of mutilated goblin. We went through and opening the door to
Spartan kicking the door.
Just open it. We Sparta kicked it down. She was there and she attacked Caius and then turned Caius against us in battle temporarily. Then we basically got stuck in a bar brawl in a hallway, in which the only ones that really did much were Vasriel and Eugene, between use of magic missile and a gun.
Gun solves everything.
Basically, it really solved less because it ended up taking Nualia down. But yeah, we ended the session right after that with everyone collapsing basically in exhaustion and looking around. And with some Eternal session, we started looking around the area as well and doing some little talks with each other. And that's where we're picking up.
Indeed. The party is currently chilling in a hallway that's covered in blood and corpses and all other manner of normal things. Currently, Eugene, Caius, Vasriel, and Tarek are the ones alive. Everyone else has either promptly fucked off or was murdered, mostly via the use of bullets. Tarek has walked over into the room Nualia was in. He saw a bunch of stuff, but the main thing he grabbed was a whole bunch of journals, and I believe he showed them to Eugene, but nobody else.
Yep, Yushin has been the only one to ask about them yet.
Indeed.
Well,
so party sets up. What do you guys do?
I'm going to. We've already checked that room up there, yes?
You have not checked that room. Tarek
That
walked
is
in
true.
and then he walked out.
After
then that's what I'll do.
Several.
You're gonna explore that room yourself?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me go grab that. I did not actually open the adventure yet. Whoops. Alright, E4. Yeah, alright. So you head into that room where Nualia was. You start looking around. There's some wide stone ledges of red marble that lie the curving walls of this room. There are burnt. There are four burning skulls sitting in each corner. There are three chairs in this room. Both of the stone ledges are just filled with books, scrolls, teeth, all that nerd nonsense, as well as a whole lot of bones, carved scrimshaw bones, jars of weird ass creatures, taxidermied animals and limbs. And to the north, there is a very obviously magical large fountain filled with glowing blue water that is just filling this room with a fair bit of bubbling.
Is there any reason to make a perception check?
You are more than welcome to make a perception check. See the description I just gave you.
Keeping with the trend, huh?
Do you touch anything? Do you take anything? Or do you go back to the party?
I'll just head back for now.
Alright. Party is all together and chilling in a hallway. What do?
So, do you guys say we go up and get some rest, or explore those other two rooms?
I mean,
I say we check it out. No harm.
That's true.
if we check it out,
Let's
we should
circle.
be careful.
Yes. If we find an enemy, we should probably hold back a bit, unless we think we can take them.
Yes. Though, considering we just killed Nualia, I think that there probably won't be anything else. It was pretty loud.
Yeah, that'll be for the best. To be careful and cautious.
Well, of course.
All right. How's everyone looking right now? Not too hurt still?
Well, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you healed us up pretty well there for.
I just did what I could. And Tarek will take a look over at the covered body of Nalia, give a little sigh, and then turn to the door so he can open.
Alright.
Did we check Nuali's body yet?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
we
have
did.
looted her. I put all the loot in the loot room last week.
Yep.
Alright, so Tarek, you're opening the southern door.
Yep. I actually have to add my coin from that we split up last week
Yeah.
real fast.
Has everyone added their level 4 stuff and all the stuff you got? Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, Caius, you added all your key powers and stuff, right?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, just making sure.
I
We
got
haven't
casual.
added any currency, right?
You guys got a shit ton of money.
Oh,
Yep.
shoot.
1,146 gold split 5-way, which we're considering like a give it to NPC Amako,
Yeah, there you go.
which makes sense.
Cool.
Then she can buy herself an arm so she can still work her tavern.
Oh,
Well,
so each of us gets, what was it again?
1,146 gold. That's how much Vasriel split up 5-way.
Cool.
All right. I'm gonna, after opening the door and seeing this hall, I'm going to pull out Aiton's cell, just have it ready at my side, and I'm gonna start using detect magic as I walk through.
Alright, you detect magic here.
Hey,
Not
let me take the lead on this one. Tarek, let me take the lead on this one.
Sure. I've got a bit of thicker armor than, and the last time you opened a door or us, you got stabbed in the.
You know what? You're right about that one. Let me just take a step back.
Then again, I got sliced open, but then again, the guy had a grudge against Orc, so. But
Did we
still, yeah.
did we look at up here? Is there anything up there?
what are you
That-
what are you pointing at?
Oh, over here.
These appear to these are indents in the side of the wall. These are statues. You guys have not
Oh.
investigated them. There's actually a statue
yeah.
right next to you.
I'm going to investigate this one.
Alright, you're gonna walk over to that statue. Okay, that is. Oh, let me go look up what statue that is.
Yep.
Do you have any knowledge of history at all?
I do.
Roll me a history check.
Can I help him with?
You
Yeah, I'm
may.
gonna roll to assist as well.
Yep.
I will be rolling to help. So here we go. I am helping. So Vasriel, that's +2 to your normal roll.
That's a fail, unfortunately.
Ooh.
6.
Okay, so just +2.
Yeah,
Yep,
just
plus
+2
your-
on top of your regular history.
20.
20. It looks like this at one point was a statue, but like someone has intentionally defaced this statue, and also it's just been a heck of a long time. You have no idea who this is.
Well, that's fun.
But I will say with a 20 though, all of these statues appear to be of the same guy. Like they're all carved identically to be identical statues. You can't tell who it was, but they're all of the same guy.
Would it say
wow.
in Nualia's notes who this is?
You're
I was-
welcome to read through Nualia's notes. I sent them to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, looking at the statues, can I tell what race the person?
This
Like,
was
the human,
definitely a humanoid creature. Like 2 arms,
human.
2 legs.
There's no identifying marks. Like, there's no slight point to the ears. There's no
No, like some of these
there's
statues
no-
are missing their heads. Some of them look like incredibly eroded, like someone put one of these statues underwater for 100 years. Like maybe some sort of human or human-like creature. They're dressed in maybe robes, though it could also look like armor.
I'm gonna detect magic on.
Nothing.
Okay. How about we all check one out? Like, if we each check one out each, who knows? Maybe there's something hidden on them, like a trigger or something.
It's worth a shot.
All right. I'll take the one. I'll take the one right there.
Okay, I'll stop you guys right here. Just because I mentioned the statues does not mean they're important. You guys
Eh.
spend an hour searching them and find nothing.
And I also have keen senses, so if there's any trapdoors, I would have probably noticed.
I'll just save you guys the hour right here.
I know. I was just gonna say, like, check them out, see if there was something even small on them.
Alright, you search through them. These appear to have at one point been a statue of some guy, though it's clearly someone has spent a lot of effort into making said guy not noticeable.
Okay. Well, that's definitely interesting. Other hall then?
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, and I will take point for this since I have the highest armor.
I'll take back right behind you.
I'll
Alright.
sit in behind Caius.
Alright, so move your characters. So you're putting the wizard in the back?
Makes sense. He's even with that new ring, he's squishy.
Alright.
Nah, you know what, Ethan? I think it's better if you go in between, just in case.
Alright.
He has a lot of health now.
Let me describe this place. So, to do, and of course to do. This is number. Yeah, so you're gonna see that this appears to be like a weird ass L-shaped hallway.
What's this over here?
That is. Hold on. That. Hold on. I am looking up what that is. Give me a second.
You are good.
Oh, that's.
I just want to know if it's another unholy altar.
It's not an unholy altar. It is a.
Good to know, so I won't be blasted out of this room.
Hold on. I'm reading this. Oh, yeah, so looking to the east in this room, you will see a circular carving of what looks, what's it called? Oh, to the east, the hallway narrows down to frame a circular carving of what seems to be an immense stack of solid gold coins, tens of thousands of gold coins that rises from floor to ceiling, and the edges of these coins are carved with tiny spiky runes.
Detect magic.
Nothing. Oh, detect his magic. Yes, detects his magic. You may roll me spellcraft check.
I'll
Oh,
help with that.
guidance.
I will also.
Mine is
Actually, I'm helping you, Jin, because you have a higher roll. You take guidance. I will roll spellcraft.
Okay, if you want Yuzjin to make the roll, you're gonna have to get into the room so he can see it.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, this
That
is just a giant pile of money. I'm sorry I did not detail it because I did not fully read the adventure before I ran it because I'm an idiot.
I think this is also the furthest you've made it. So.
Yeah, also that. Also, Tarek, you will also see the hallway continues down this way, that you can't see it from where you are. There's some magic. You can definitely see that this stack of coins is not quite real as you get closer to it. You can see that this is basically, it looks like a cleverly carved stone pillar that looks like it's made of a pile of coins.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it trap?
You don't see any traps.
Probably.
Caius? Think you can check anything?
Yeah, for sure. Perception.
Go ahead.
So add +1 to your roll.
$18.
Nice.
You look at this. You can't see any traps on it. You look through it. It looks like, again, it definitely looks like a pillar. It looks like someone has carved this pillar in a way that it resembles just a giant pillar made of gold coins. You don't see anything weird about it.
Can I kick it?
You are welcome to kick it. You kick it. It feels like you're kicking stone.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like much, boys.
All
What do
right.
I see around this corner?
Turning around the corner, you will see. Hold on, let me remember what that is. Oh yeah, that's just a door. So the southern wing of this L-shaped hallway ends at a pair of stone doors carved with the depiction of two skeletons reaching out to grab at a skull between the two of them.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
Is there any religious meaning that Tarek?
It looks like it's a painting of skeletons. You tell me what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if there was anything if it's significant in
You
any.
can roll me a
Going-
religion check.
Yep. Okay. Guidancing myself. This will be a +6 to the roll.
Can I help?
If you wish.
I'll lead. Okay. So
+2.
Yep. So +8 total. 25.
Skeleton bad?
Do I hear anything on the other side of the door?
You may roll a perception check.
Damn.
All 17s.
A 23. Oh Jesus! All right. Let me go look at a thing. Yes.
Oh
You
shit.
hear a fair bit of
So it goes back outside.
sort of sound.
What'd you hear?
Sounds like wind or something. Goes back outside probably.
Well, let's be careful. Everyone, get information because, I don't know. I don't trust. Creepy doors,
There.
wind sound. All I can think is fear. That's just my first. Because, oh look, undead doors.
All right. Who's
Hold of
kicking the
Lamar.
door open?
I'm not kicking it open. I'm going to slowly try and creak it open.
Alrighty, let me draw this room for you guys then. Ooh.
And the moment I open the door, I'm also detecting.
Mm-hmm. Let me reveal some stuff. Alrighty. So you're going to open this room and see that 4 pillars support the domed ceiling of this room. You will see several dark alcoves containing standing sarcophagi gracing the walls, and a statue of a stern man holding a glaive and holding a book stands in the southern part of the chamber.
Firstly, detect magic. Secondly,
Nothing.
do I happen to see any of the 7-pointed stars in?
You might see a bit of 7-pointed star designs on the walls in here. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah!
Are you guys just chilling in the hallway?
Yeah,
Or do you
like
move
I
into
said,
the room?
Oh, of course.
before I move in, I'm detecting.
Alright, you scan and detect the magic. Nothing.
Yeah, sword at the ready. I'm gonna start.
Should I fire a soul in there?
Be careful.
You
Keep your
save it
soul
for
for
now.
when.
Yeah, save that.
First.
We'll
Second
be
step.
following close behind Tarek.
Alright.
Avoid the sarcophagi if you can. Just
Unless Caius wants to step in front of the sarcophagi.
okay. Are the sarcophagi open or closed?
They are in fact closed.
Oh, I can't move my little dude. There he is.
Is there any symbolisms on or anything like that?
You can roll me a perception check.
Guidance, and let's see, what's my perception? That'll be okay with guidance. That's not great. I am scared about that.
I can give it. I can give
Perception.
you assistance.
Yeah,
21,
Never mind.
not necessary.
and that guy's got a 28.
Okay, well, congrats. Vasriel, Tarek, and Caius aren't surprised at the ghost attack that happens.
What?
So you guys, what's it called, are looking around, but suddenly you see some shadows start to raise out of the walls.
Oh my fucking gods!
Very ghostly shadows. And so you guys are not surprised, but Yuzjin is. And so this one is going to touch Yuzjin for 15 versus touch.
Wait. Oh. Does the amulet work with touch too, or just?
Natural armor does not apply to touch. Because touch is
Okay.
just your dex.
Yeah.
Do you have
Oh,
more
I
than
have
a
no
15
dexterity.
touch?
My
Kind of
touch is
surprised.
not 15.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Cool. So the ghost touches you, and you don't feel like it's hurting you per se, but you feel your muscles begin to apathy even more than they already are as a wizard. And you're going to take 5 points of strength damage and roll initiative.
Wait, strength damage, that's like a stat, right?
Yeah, so you remember how ability damage works?
Yeah, how could I forget?
Alright.
Okay, decent roll.
So what's your strength score?
Well, now it's 5, so that's fun.
There you go. So you may not be able to carry you may actually be struggling to carry you in your own weight.
Oh shit.
You guys can roll me a religion check on your turn if you want to know what these things are.
Wait, how much is improved initiative?
+4. It should be added into your
Oh,
initiative box.
okay, cool.
That is
So
a
then that's a
lot.
19 for me.
Cool. All right.
Oh boy. What's all those? Are all those +2s or more ghosts or something else? Oh boy,
Possibly. You have no idea.
I'm scared.
Caius and Tarek waiting on initiatives.
Oh yeah, I need to type my name out. Sorry.
I don't know which one of you is Spooky Ghost, because you can all use the profile.
I is that?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
gonna take a
Spooky
guess.
That was me.
Spooky Ghost is Caius. Cool. Alright, we have a few ties. Caius versus Vasriel versus one of these shadows. All right, Caius is 0.3. What's your initiative, Vasriel?
0.3.
Do you want to go first, or does Caius want to go first? Or you can roll it off.
I was gonna say roll off.
I mean, I can let Caius go first.
All right, Caius is going first then. All right, descending. Cool. All right, so Yuzjin, despite being surprised, you're actually very quick to react as soon as you realize your muscles are draining. You can roll me a
So-
religion check, and I'll tell you what the hell these things are.
Awesome. Let's see. That's a
20.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah, these are shadows. These are undead who are usually what's it called raised when people die in like horrific accidents, and or not necessarily like suicide, but like people who die by like cave-ins or car accidents tend to turn into shadows. They are incorporeal, so you need magic to hurt them. They don't do any damage, but if your strengths hit 0, then you turn into a shadow.
Oh shit!
Oh. I'm not doing too good then.
They are
So-
pretty weak to magic, though, all things considered.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright then. I'm going to cast Acid Dart.
All right, you
Let's
are
see.
currently in melee. Are you okay with that?
Right. Forgot about that. Hold on a sec.
And because of how we
Oh
are,
wait, no, that's
Yeah.
still. Oh, that's still in melee, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think.
if you want to get
Unfortunately.
out,
I'm going to go in full guard then.
All right, you're going to total
You can't-
defense?
Yeah.
All right, so you have +4 AC, and yes, this counts against touch.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one is going to nom you again as a result, as he tries to eat your essence.
come on, don't hit.
And he gets an 18 versus your touch.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that
All
hits.
right, well, might be Rip Yuzjin then. Oh, Yuzjin just take a point of strength damage.
Oh thank God.
What's your strength score right now? Because that might be affecting your carrying capacity.
4.
And how much shit are you carrying?
Right now, 32 pounds, so.
And your strength is 4? Oh, yeah, that's a heavy load for you.
Yeah,
Your max load right now is like 40. So
it
you
is.
may be struggling to keep yourself up, so your speed has now gone down. Tarek.
Okay. Shit. I'm going to.
Ghosts.
Okay, I know I want to use a spell. I need to decide which one I'm going to use. You know what? I'm going to reach out and touch this guy,
All right.
and I'm going to convert my. Well, I'm going to convert my now empty 4th level 2 spot, thanks to being level 4, since
Mhm.
I convert my empty one into a Cure Moderate Wounds on it.
Sure.
Reach out and touch.
Sounds good. All right. Are you casting that defensively, or are you okay with the attack?
Shit, I'm going to have to go defensively.
All right. So
So-
roll me a defensive casting check. Do you remember what your concentration bonus is?
No, I do not. It's
It
my
is cleric level plus wisdom plus other stuff.
cleric level, which is 4 now, plus wisdom, which is another 3.
And
So
you have to
that's
hit
plus-
15 plus double the spell's level.
Which
So
means
this
I
is
have to
you have to meet a 19 here.
20.
Nice. All right. You defensively cast. So now the spell is cast. Now you have to actually touch him.
Okay, okay.
So
1d20.
roll me a melee touch attack. So this is base attack plus strength.
Let me check what my melee is. Total is 5. Come on, hit. Only 11.
11 versus their touch. That'll hit.
Oh shit!
All right.
That's-
And how much damage does that do? And is there a save?
I don't know. Let me double check.
This is cure moderate, right?
Yes.
Let me go
And
look up cure moderate
let's see.
wounds.
That's 2d8, I think, plus 4. Because
And there is a will save because he is undead. So he
Okay.
is going to roll a will save to try and resist this.
Okay, let me check my.
What's your saves for level 4 or level 2 spells? It
Let's
gets an
see.
11.
I had a 15 before.
Cool. All right. So roll me cure moderate wounds as a damage spell. So this is 2d8 plus 4.
I got max and min on both.
Okay, 13. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, so you just charge your hand with like super holy healing energy. You touch him, and he just explodes.
And I am going to, seeing that Yushin's being back, I'm going to use my hero point to move and do another turn.
You can already move because you just
No.
took a standard action.
I'm saying I'm using a hero point to take another complete turn.
Oh, you're taking. All right, cool. What's your next turn?
I'm going to, before I even hit, I'm going to charge up in my hand as I run at this other shadow right next to him. I'm going to charge up another Cure Moderate Wounds.
Okay.
And I'm going to convert my spiritual weapon into it.
All right, you charge up a second Cure Moderate Wounds. Where are you running to?
I am running right there.
All right, that will provoke as you move through Caius' square. Are you okay with that?
I have to.
All right. He takes an attack of opportunity at you for 15 versus touch.
That'll hit.
All right. Again, this does not do any actual damage, but your strength goes down by 4.
Okay, so
you
my
know how
strength,
ability damage works, yeah?
my temp score is now a 10, which means my temp mod is 0.
Yep.
Which means that now, for the time being, my melee is only going to be a +3 to hit.
Yeah, so this will make it a bit harder for you to touch him.
Okay, so 1d20 +3. Come on, hit. 10.
10 will not hit their touch. Their touch is 11, sadly.
And I'm just going to look over to Yushin and tell him, get out of there.
You are still holding the spell, I should mention. So no matter the next thing you touch, the Cure Moderate will go off.
Yeah.
All right, so Caius, you see Tarek moving at fucking lightning speed as he smashes one and almost smashes the other. What would you like to do?
Can my Kai Strike hit ghosts?
Did you not just get a power this level that makes your Kai Strike count as magic?
Yes, I was looking at something though, but it says that yeah, when I was looking at it myself, it was kind of iffy. I wasn't sure what it.
Yeah, at 4th level, Kai Strike allows your unarmed attacks to be treated as magical weapons.
All right, dope.
Do you want to spend a key point for this attack, or just regular punching?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Cool. All right, that means you have 3 attacks.
You did?
You say 3 attacks?
Remember, if you spend a key point, that gets you an extra attack when you flurry of blows.
Oh, gives you a bonus attack. Okay, and
yeah,
then
so you have your 2 regular punches and your key punch.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure well, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna flurry of blows. One with a regular punch and one with a Kai Strike.
Oh no, Kai Strike is every attack.
Oh, it is?
Yep, all your punches count as magic.
And on top, I get an extra attack. That's sick.
If you spend a key point, yes.
My comprehension skills suck, I guess.
All right. So you have a key pool with a number of points in it. This is half your monk level plus your wisdom modifier. As long as you have at least 1 point in that pool, you can make key strikes. If you spend points, you can either get an extra attack, go fast, or boost your armor.
Okay, so as long as I have key points in my pool, my strikes are considered magic.
Yes, and then
now if I want to move faster or stuff or attack extra, that's when I spend. Okay, I get it now.
It's like a mana pool, basically.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Okay. I totally did not get that from what I read in the book.
You're good.
So yeah, let's do it.
All right. So what's your total attack bonus right now for these attacks? So it's your flurry bonus, which is +2, plus your strength, plus all your other shit like your amulet.
5.
All right, and you get 3 attacks.
This is gonna be big.
You can also keep track of your key points on your token, guys, if you want.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I got it. 14 and 22.
Yeah. So hold on. Let's do 14 hits and 22 also hits.
That's 2 hits, dude.
All right. So you can roll me damage twice.
Eight.
5 and 5.
Cool.
Well, that'd
All
be
right.
10, technically.
Oh no, you get to add. It's 1d8 plus 2. Ooh. No, didn't your strength go up?
Yeah, it went up to 2.
Yeah, and your magic amulet, which gives you
My
another
man.
+1.
So that would
Oh.
be 12.
Yep.
12 damage
There
total.
you go. You get to add damage for both attacks. So 12 damage. Bang. Is 12 enough to kill it? Yeah, 12 is enough to kill it. Cool. All right. So Caius, you punch it twice. It goes
Bye-bye.
down. Vasriel.
Okay. What would it take to put away a weapon and take one out?
Putting it in your holster is a move action. Dropping it on the ground is a free action.
Okay, I'm gonna put my gun away.
All right. That's your move action.
Take out my +1 hand axe.
All right. That's your turn then.
Okay.
Unless you want to drop your gun.
No.
Dropping a weapon is for free.
No.
All right, you
Oh.
put your gun away. You pull out your hand axe for next round. This guy is dead. This one, it sees Vasriel and is going to eat Vasriel's strength. Gets a 7 versus your touch.
Nope.
Yeah,
Hold it.
Yuzjin.
Hey,
Your go.
I'm going to. Oh wait, he's into melee, isn't he?
No, you're not in melee anymore.
Oh yeah, but Vasriel is, so I can't shoot at him without
Yeah, unless you risk
mag-
hitting Vasriel, yes.
magic missile would do the trick. Yeah,
That'd work, yep.
then that's what I'm gonna do.
Roll your magic missile. So you blast him with your wand. Blast. All right, he takes 4 damages. This one is dead. Tarek.
How fast am I able to move right now? Because my max load is only 100 pounds. I'm carrying 150.
Oh boy, you are over your max load.
Yeah.
You are too encumbered to move, my good sir. You're gonna need to take some of that shit off.
Oh shit.
You are like in Elder Scrolls when you pick up too much shit.
Yeah.
Like you can basically stagger around at like 5 feet per round, or you can start unequipping stuff.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to drop. I'm gonna have to drop the hemp rope that's in my bag, which is 20 pounds, as well as the masterwork breastplate that Das gave me. And
All right, so for your move action, you're pulling out your backpack, and for your other move action, you're pulling your rope out of your backpack.
I'm pulling as much stuff as I can.
All right, so Tarek starts emptying. Like, you can just drop your backpack on the ground if you want to drop your whole backpack.
Oh yeah, that'll actually do it because holy shit, that's where most of my stuff is.
All right, so as a move action, you take your backpack off. You can now move.
At how fast?
Your regular. How much shit do you have now? Are you under your max load?
I should be, given that over 55 pounds of it was in my bag.
Okay, your bag's probably ripping. You need a stronger bag. But okay, sure. You drop 55 pounds. You now have your regular speed.
Okay, I am going to and go for the touch.
All right, cool. So move action, free action. All right, roll me your touch attack.
All right, 1d20 plus 3, 19 to hit.
That's a hit. Roll cure moderate wounds.
And it needs to make that save.
Yeah.
10 damage, if it
Fails to save. Okay, I'm assuming a 9, and that plus the magic missile is he explodes.
Whew.
Oh fuck! Fuck these things?
I should mention these things don't leave corpses; they just like disappear into dust.
Good job, boys.
Can I quickly listen around and see if there's anything else in here?
You want to look around? By all means. Again, you see what's it called?
No,
1,
I'd
2,
like
3, 4, 5, 6 coffins and a big ass statue.
Yeah, like I said, I'm listening to see if there's any.
Oh, no, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coffins, and that's the statue.
Well, we just killed 3 ghosts, so maybe there's 3 more in each coffin.
Yeah, like I said,
We should probably get out for now.
I agree. Let's not do any of this. Everything is.
I'm quick.
Want to head back topside?
Yeah. I'm gonna grab my bag and just start dragging it.
Alright, yeah, you can push drag up to 5 times your load. Are you making a perception in here before you leave, or no?
I did, which was a 9.
Yep, you don't see anything apart from what I already told you.
Yeah. Dragging my bag out, there's basically fuck.
I'm gonna be
14?
helping.
That was my perception.
This statue here looks a bit similar to. It looks like a better put together statue of the weathered guy you found in the hallway. Looks pretty similar. Might be the
Can I do a
same
knowledge
guy.
check on it?
Any what?
The history check on it?
Yeah, you can roll me a history check on trying to figure out who this guy is.
I can't help because I'm too busy leaving with my bag.
I'm helping Tarek with his bag just to.
Alright, cool.
6.
I don't know crap, so I'm gonna come back up here.
Alright. You guys retreat.
Fuck.
Also, what's right here?
That appears to just be normal wall.
Shit.
Appears to be.
Totally normal wall.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Well, for now, I think we should just leave.
Yeah.
Alright, so where do you head?
I think we're gonna start heading our way up, but Caius, would you mind getting her body as we go?
Wait, can you repeat that? I cut out.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think I'll be able to carry her myself. Talking about Nualia, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to lift anything.
That'll be.
What gets rid of the.
Do you think it's safe to bring her body
You
with
can roll
us?
me a heal check, and I'll tell you how to get rid of the ability damage.
Yep.
I think I already told you this, but you can roll it again.
I'm going to help Tarek.
Rest.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
just be
there
safe.
you go. You already know.
Yeah. It'll be a few days before I'll be at good.
Yikes.
Alright, so
Yeah.
is the party just making their way up the stairs?
Yeah.
Alright, and you grab Nualia's body on the way?
Yeah, I would ideally like to get it as we.
Alright, you grab it. Are you going back up to the second floor, or are you going all the way up to the top?
I think it's best to get all the way up top.
Alright, cool. Hold on. I archived that page. My bad.
Back to the goblins?
Yeah, I didn't think you got going back there. Hold on.
You're good.
Let me delete these fuckers.
Eh.
And alright, so you guys pop up.
Hear that?
Pardon?
Here we go.
I'm saying this in character to the party. I'm pretty sure I read something in Nualia's notes that there was a cave that led to the the place we were. 1 second, I forgot what it's called.
Nope. That was Vasriel.
And Vasriel disappears.
There he is.
Alright. You guys drag Tarek's backpack as well as Nualia's possibly nude corpse up various sets of stairs.
It's covered.
Covered. And you guys find yourself back in the Sisseltop Goblin headquarters. There are goblins running around. Ignore where the tokens are. It's not where they are. They, for the most part, ignore you guys, since you guys, mostly when you're here, you talk to the chief. And so most of the run-of-the-mill goblins are going to pay you literally no heed. Except for the few who occasionally dart past you, as they shout, "Misfell fuck! Misfell nut!"
Yeah. As we're going, I'm actually going to pull off the Sihedron medallion, and I'm going to put it over so that it is over the blanket, but still around Nualia's neck, so it's giving the gentle repose to her body.
All right, you put your medallion on her body. It stops decaying.
Where do you guys head?
We still got
We still got to get back to town. into the freaking carriage. Carriage won't make it through the maze, but well, at our
That was your guys' carriage?
oh
Oh, yeah. We could also just kind of bury her here. I feel like it would be fitting.
I don't know. I just feel like it would. Something in me just says I should bring her back to Tampa.
That's fair.
I don't know. That's just something that's. It's just something that's telling me that in the back of my head. I don't know.
You don't want to know what I want to do.
All right, out of character, Tarek, you might want to turn down your noise suppression a bit because you cut off pretty sharply at the end of every sentence.
Yeah, sorry. I'm also my phone's sort of like right next to me and a little bit, and I've got a dog on my lap, making it hard to do this. Yeah, little dog, but still a pesky little fro.
Obviously, the answer is just what's it called? Just throw the dog out the window.
Oh
Problem
my god!
solved.
Roll
Please
for
don't do that.
strength.
I'm sitting on the second floor of the store. I don't want to throw this dog out a window. I'd be murdered to death.
All right. Anywho, you guys are at the top layer of Thistletop. Where do you go? Do you guys speak to Rip Nugget? Do you guys try and find Kathy and Fleur?
I say we go back to that hidden treasure room and
Well, you're currently right next to said hidden treasure room.
I'm.
are there any goblins around us?
A few running past you, but most of them ignoring you. The door has since been shut to the treasure room, but you guys know how to open it.
I'll go talk with Rip Nugget for a bit.
I'll follow close behind.
Yeah, I'm like leaving my bag with Caius for the moment because I can't carry it. Well,
All right.
unless
You can roll me a knowledge morality check of what's going to happen if you leave Caius alone with the treasure room.
That's true.
unless
He's
you
not
need-
going to be alone. I'm going to be there. Because
I was
I don't
gonna
think
say-
I can
Yeah,
leave
Vastriel,
anyone's
give me a
side.
check.
I was gonna say, should I do a sense motive check on that then?
I don't think a check is required.
Guys, it was just a suggestion. Don't get all bent out of shape. Jeez.
In character, I have no idea he wants to do that.
All right, move. All right, move your tokens if you're moving.
And
I
besides,
don't
I
even
would-
know anything about a treasure room.
All
Yeah,
right,
and besides-
cool.
I would trust that Caius is not gonna risk our somewhat still shaky peace with the goblins.
All right, Vastriel, do you stay with Caius or do you go?
Yes.
All right, cool. Used and Tarek, you guys find Rip Nugget still aloft his mighty gecko steed in what looks to be a throne room of sorts. He has a personal goblin bard to his side, as well as some cavalry in the nearby rooms, though obviously there is not a single female goblin to be seen. You guys walk into the room. Rip Nugget looks towards you and says, what was the voice I used for him? Yes?
Hey,
Longshanks.
yeah. So we're back.
Back from home. You kill other Longshanks?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But so
Sadly,
that
no.
right. We got that really the guy who was murdering every goblin in sight. So that's good, I guess.
You kill goblin murderer. You are
Yeah.
Rip Nugget, thank you.
Yeah, of
Mm.
course.
Sadly, we also had to slay Noalia.
This
much as-
is not good news, but you said you had a different solution for my people.
Right.
Yes, I was hoping that we could potentially, for protection of your people and for Sandpoint, negotiate deals between the goblins and the Longshanks, as you call us, for
I
mutual.
do not believe you as much, but you have good heart. So I asked you send ambassador, or ambassador, or big tall Longshank who make decision.
You had the word correct. Ambassador is the correct word.
Okay, I'm not used to using Longshank words.
It's quite fine. And in Goblin now, I'm gonna say I'm picking up a little bit of your language as well, if that helps.
Oh, thank you. He's gonna swap to Goblin then, because that's a lot easier for him to speak.
Yeah. I am still a little shaky. I've been picking this up for you to try
Picking
and make
what up?
your language, how you
Oh,
speak.
you are fine. You understand. Goblin grammar is not very complicated for obvious reasons.
It's still a little strange on the tongue, but I do still hope to help your people as well as my own, and potentially someday, who knows, we might find some goblin women, and
I
if
should
we can
hope
always
that
have them come.
that day comes soon, because I do not know how much you know about goblins, but lack of women has made many of my warriors anxious. This was the reason we invited the Longshanks into Thistletop in the first place.
Yes. Rip Nugget, by the way, do you know of anything that's in the room that's near where Nualia was doing her business? A room with 6 large coffins and a statue.
He shakes his head and says, "We do not go down more than one level.
I see.
I can send men down there, but I imagine you will probably be able to interpret whatever is down there better than they can."
I
That's
would be.
probably for the best as well. Oh
Yes.
wait, I don't speak Goblin.
You can swap
uh,
back to common if you want.
I like I said, I imagine I'm translating.
Cool. All right, Tarek is translating for you guys.
All right, cool.
Again, he can speak common, but if you'd rather speak Goblin to him, you can.
Yeah, I'm making it a little bit easier for him as well as just being translator right now, because that's Tarek's best role right now. He's the peace beacon between the two.
You are a very nice Longshanks. I'm still confused as to how you got there.
Okay, repeat that. Confused as how I got
Or
to what?
how you came about, rather. Most Longshanks I meet just want to kill me and my tribe. Or
Well,
those who do not just want to exploit us.
What?
I'm going to give a little glance to Yushin, and I will not translate this bit into common. And I'll say in Goblin, a little roughly. I've been through many difficulties in my life, even if it's been short. But
As have we all.
difficulties that were forced upon me by my own choices that led to me doing many horrible things some years ago.
He laughs again. As have we all. This is Goblin life. We
True.
wake up, we murder, we fuck, we die. That
But
is
you,
Goblin life.
yes, but you do it for living. You do it for fun. Mine was,
Well, who doesn't like a little murder?
well, it's different when you're not murdering them and just hurting them.
Well, that's why if you fight someone, you murder them. Much easier. No pain problem.
If only it was that simple for how it was before. And now I'll switch back to common. Now, in a little bit.
And this is the moment Tarek realized that goblins are in fact evil. Even if they can be hospitable.
But he's still trying to help them out because they're actually being nice enough about it.
Hey man, you
And
be nice to people, they'll be nice back. That's lawful evil for you.
and who knows, they are still worthy to at least make a deal as long as they are containing their evil.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with mutual beneficial, like see politicians.
Exactly. Anyways, Rib Nugget, would it be okay if we stay here a short time longer? A few of us were touched by creatures that were in that chamber I mentioned.
You need to
They,
use beds? By all means.
of
As long
course.
as you do not touch food supplies, you stay here as long as you like.
We have a little bit of our own food as well, don't worry. Not
You carry your food with you?
uh, food occasionally. We only carry food with us when we have to be gone for long periods of time and can't find food on the
Why
road.
do Longshanks not simply hunt for food?
Some of us can't hunt very well. I'm
How
gonna
do
tap.
you survive?
I survived by buying stuff.
What
And
is buying? You mean trading?
yes,
When
like
Longshanks come by and we give them gold for other gold stuff.
exactly, or how I gave you some dragon fangs earlier and I'll hold up the holy symbol that I got from them.
Oh, yeah, trading. It's
Yeah,
weird Longshanks tradition.
yeah, it is a little weird, but it's how some of us have to survive because, well, and I tap the breastplate. Some of us aren't very quiet.
Longshanks are weird.
Mhm.
Admittedly, we are.
Still, if you want to use bed, you know where barracks is. You
Of
may
course,
stay as long as you like.
of course,
Though
and
I ask you go to Point Sand and get us trade suits so we can have women.
I'll see what I can do as soon as I get back. It'll be a couple days.
Okay.
Okay, and I think that talk is done. Sorry, Yushin, for all that.
It's
Sorry
fine.
about.
I'm used to it back at home.
Right, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you out of the conversation for a bit there. Just a bit of a personal matter was that.
That's fair.
Should we go check on the others, make sure they're not, trying to bar brawl a goblin? I don't think that would be a fun thing to see.
Oh, yeah, that's yeah. Let's make sure they haven't stolen anything yet.
And scene change.
Alright, so Vasriel and Caius, you guys are standing in a pretty tight hallway. There's a staircase behind you. There's a utterly disgusting outhouse that leads to treasure next to you, and you're both dragging along the dead corpse of a woman. She's pretty hot, minus the bullet holes. What do you guys
So,
do?
I think we're just sort of standing there up against a wall, waiting for them.
You don't talk to Caius at all?
No, I think he's gone right now. He's eating dinner or something.
Oh, he BRB'd for dinner?
Yeah, food is ready, BRB.
Oh, alright. Alright, well, then you chill there. Yustin and
I don't.
Tarek come back after like 10 minutes.
sorry for the delay.
You're good. So
Uh,
what's the plan?
well, we could stay here for. They said we can stay here for a short time longer. Um, it'll give us some time to rest up and recover before we head our way back. I have to try and get an ambassador to come out here, though. There's a reason the goblins aren't trying to murder us, after all.
I assumed as much when I wasn't attacked immediately.
Yeah, long story short, I end up making a deal with them so that, hey, maybe they can work with Sandpoint, which could be mutually beneficial for everyone. They get women, possibly. Because look around, there's no girls. They get the chance to uh, stay a little safer, and we don't have to worry about them attacking us. As they're working with us.
Didn't we kill a bunch of goblin prostitutes back there?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, you did.
Wow,
let
I guess those were the last ones.
I
Yup.
really. Oh boy.
Anyway,
Let's don't remind me of that. Anyways,
what was that?
oh
Tarek
sorry,
being an orc.
that was also a cold chill for the real person.
Alright, so is the party taking a full rest?
uh,
Sounds
and
good.
probably right before that, I'll ask about the question that Kai has posed, which is if they have saddlebags for us.
They eat horses, so that's gonna be a no.
But it also means they have a collection.
That's what. Yeah, they may have a collection somewhere.
They have dog-sized saddlebags for like the goblin dogs they ride.
Okay, so but yeah, nothing that we can use.
Probably not, no. You guys might
Okay,
be able to fashion your own bags if you want to craft.
yeah. probably before I rest, I'll actually see about trying to do that. Like,
All right. Yusjin, you doing anything before you rest? I should mention it's like, what's it called? It is only like 3 or 4 in the afternoon right now. You guys have plenty of hours of daylight if you want to start traveling.
It can be hard to travel when
we're dragging our stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so you're just taking an early night then?
Yeah, gonna rest up well.
All right, and are you guys resting for 8 hours or 24 hours? If you rest for 24 hours, that doubles the rate of your healing, but also takes longer.
I think it might be worth it.
To do the full 24 hours?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
I'm back. So did we leave Shayla's there with a brewing alcohol problem in a bar?
Well, about that, Caius, you can roll me a knowledge remembering shit check of where you left Shayla's.
I remember.
You haven't seen her in several days.
Yeah, I remember where she is.
No. Oh, no.
You left her you took her, the last time you saw her, you took her onto Chopper's Isle, which was like the cursed island, and you basically told her to sit, and then you abandoned her for about a week.
I feel so awful about that. Oh boy.
So Shayla's is probably sitting there as like your base is being constructed around her.
So she's probably
only going to the bar to eat and drink.
You also didn't leave her with any money.
Oh shit. Unless her dad.
She also does have her own family.
She does have family. But that was the
But
last
did she
time
talk
you
to
saw
them?
her.
Yeah, and there's no actual like real way for her to get from Chopper's Isle to the mainland, is there? Because we didn't build the bridge.
Times of day.
She can swim, right?
We don't know that.
I would hope.
Oh boy. Maybe we should. Oh boy, with her in the equation, maybe we should just do it. Maybe we should only stay till the morning. Like.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. That way we can try and get back to town faster.
So it's 3 in the afternoon. Party is going to sleep. Are you sleeping for 8 hours until morning?
I think for 8 hours. I'm eating 1 day's worth of rations,
and if you're sleeping for 8 hours, you'll be waking up at around 11.
Okay. Could we do like a 12 hours?
Is that 11 p.m. or 11 a.m.?
11 p.m. If you did 12 hours, that wouldn't give you any extra healing, but you would wake up at around 3 or 4 in the morning.
Shit.
I say we just do an 8 and head out. There's nothing wrong with doing a night walk.
I don't know if we should be going out in the dark though, you know?
Up to you guys if you want to fuck up your sleep schedule.
Let's wait until morning.
Like you can rest 16 hours if you want. If you just want time to pass.
Yeah, in that time, I'm also trying to, with any spare leather or fabric they have, trying to make a makeshift bag that I can just hang over.
All right, let me track these hours though. It's 3 p.m. right now. Are you guys going to bed at 3, or are you crafting stuff?
I'm gonna do a little bit of crafting before.
All right, Vasriel, are you going to bed?
I'm going to help Tarek.
All right, Yusjin?
I'm gonna get to bed early.
Caius?
I'll help Tarek and Vaz for 4 hours, and I'm gonna meditate.
All right, cool. So Yusjin goes to bed early. You kick the goblin out of that room, and you guys are gonna try and craft some saddlebags.
Who has the highest intelligence?
Does anyone here have ranks in like craft horse?
I don't have any.
I have woodworking.
Oh, I have 9. Oh well.
Oh boy, I have a +1 thanks to my intelligence.
I'm not craft naval, sorry. Craft saddlebags or anything along those lines. Because if not, it's a straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
Does
even
gunsmithing help with this?
this is not a gun. Oh, unless it's a really weirdly shaped saddlebag.
I mean, any saddlebag will work, I think.
All right, roll me a craft check.
I'll guidance whoever's leading.
I have a flat 10 in intelligence, so
I have
I'm
a
gonna
12.
help.
I have a 12 in
The guy
intelligence.
who has intelligence just went to sleep.
Caius, what about you? Like, what's your intelligence score?
You know, you
Not
gotta
that bright.
wake me up
I
to
got
know.
92.
Yeah, I'll take the lead, I guess, because I have a 12.
Yeah, my
Wow.
intelligence is 0. No intelligence, no charisma.
I have the highest intelligence with awake people. Oh my gosh! So guidancing myself.
Okay.
All right,
Start
so
up.
I'm
guys who
gonna
are
help.
rolling assistance, roll the assistance.
Yep.
Nope.
Ew.
That's a fail.
And Caius is. Okay, that's a success.
That's technically a success. Now, what are you
Okay.
making this out of? Like reeds, graft? Do you have any leather on you?
Let me double check. Like I said, I was gonna see if they had any like spare leathers and stuff. What else do I have? I do have some rope I could use for like the drawstring. Um,
I have 50 foot of rope too.
I don't
Try
think
and
we
make
need
So,
a
like, the
rope
goblins don't
bag.
have any kind of like bags or anything like that.
They're goblins.
Fair.
They don't really carry shit.
I say that a lot about goblins too.
I was gonna say
Well,
some rope. I mean, I could make part of it the shield that I have carrying around currently.
you
Which
can make a basket out of rope.
Yeah, are you
Yeah.
trying to make like a rope bag, basically?
Yeah, I'll do that because
Okay,
I have
roll
9.
me
Yeah.
a craft sewing check.
Okay, +4, 17.
All right, 17. You think you got this? It's going to take
Okay.
a while though, just because it's
Ew.
complicated.
Ew.
But I'll say you can make like this in about 4 hours or so. Vasriel is just absolutely no help, but Caius apparently he knows a thing or two about sewing.
I
Okay.
supplied rope.
Yeah, Vasriel
Okay.
just supplies the rope. So
And by the
minus 1 thing of rope, gain what's called
okay,
rope bag.
okay, I'll mark that down.
And 1 second, just got a call.
Boop.
Okay, so I got rid of my 50 foot.
Okay, and I still have 90 feet available. Do you want that 90 feet, or do you want like 4?
Nah, I don't use rope that much.
I mean, it's still useful, but I mean, if you take the rope and my grappling hook that I have from Balder, that'll help work out at least a little bit.
I mean, something I realized is I could probably use my gunsmithing and create a good grapple gun.
That would actually be really cool. So, do you want the grappling hook so you could try and fashion a way to shoot grappling gun?
I got an extra gun.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
And
and
I
you'll
plan
have
on buying another already.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Yeah. All right. With this bag, we should be able to get settled down for the night, and also,
My apologies, just had to move a thing.
you're good. We were just discussing about getting ready to rest and settle down.
Alright, so you guys do anything after the rest? Or okay, so
After
it takes you 4 hours to do that.
which is all the time we needed.
Yeah, hold
So,
on, though 3. So it's now 7 o'clock at night.
I'm going to go settle down and rest. Before I do that, I'm just going to go out and tell Kathy and Fleur. We're going to stay here for a few more hours. Then we'll be leaving overnight.
All right. Are we allowed to rest inside, or?
Yeah, we can rest inside.
Cool. All right, they will join you then.
Yep, just be careful.
Obviously,
Could
the horse
I?
does not go inside the room.
Yep. So yeah, I'll be
All right,
over
so
there.
Tarek goes to bed. Vastriel, what are you doing?
Could I use my gunsmithing and make a grapple gun? With a grappling hook.
Define grapple gun.
The thing Batman uses.
You want like a grappling hook?
Yeah, Tarek has a grapple hook.
Ah.
We have rope, and I have a gun.
I'd let you turn a grappling hook into like a grapple bullet or something along those lines.
I think that's what he was thinking. A way to shoot
Yeah.
a grappling hook with his gun.
Yeah, that's a thing. I'd let you. Do you have a grappling hook already?
Tarek
Tarek
has,
has one.
which I offered to give him already.
All right. And
You
you
wanted
have your gunsmithing kit with you right now?
I have gunsmithing. I didn't know there's a kit along with it.
Did you not buy a gunsmithing kit?
No, I didn't know there was a kit along with it.
Okay, well you can have a gunsmithing kit. Then no worries. I'll give that to you for free if you didn't know that was a thing. All right. Where is?
Yep. The 4-pound grappling hook right now, so that removes one thing from my inventory.
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking up. Yeah, bullet grappling. This is a thing. I'm pretty sure. Trying to open this website, which is lagging. Load plus. Trying to open this. No, not a. I'm sorry. This website I'm trying to open is lagging. Hold on.
I do want to ask, is kit permanent or is that used up?
I'm trying to load the website right now. I am sorry.
Okay.
You called it a gunsmithing kit? Hold on.
Ammunition boulder.
Here we are. Gunsmithing kit D20. Let's see. Gunsmithing is a feat. You need a gunsmithing kit. Hold on. No, gunsmith. Ow, dog.
Alright. This small grappling hook is when fired, it has half the normal range increment for the weapon. So okay, yeah, so you can do that. So yeah, so you can take a bullet, you can take a grappling hook, you can finagle them together with your gunsmithing kit. You now have a grappling bullet. It has half the normal range of a bullet, but you can totally fire it, and you can attach rope and shit to it.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so you spend your time doing that.
Yep.
All right,
I'll mark
Caius, what
this
are you
down.
doing? You going to bed? Caius. Caius.
I think he goes to bed.
Cool.
Yeah, I think
All right.
you have to take care of dishes real fast.
All right, so Caius goes to bed with Tarek. Takes you about, let's say it takes you 4 hours to make that thing. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's now 11 p.m. at night. You guys are all screwed up. All right, now Yusjin, you are now done your rest. It's 11 o'clock at night. You wake up. You see Caius and Tarek asleep, and Vastriel, I imagine, going to bed right after.
Yep.
What do you do, Yusjin?
Well, I'm gonna walk around, just look around the edge of the island, just kind of see if there's anything interesting, or just enjoy the sunrise or something. What time is it?
It's currently 11 o'clock at night.
Ah,
You guys have
yes.
fucked up your sleep schedules.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna sit down next to a wall and enjoy the night sky.
All right, you enjoy the night sky.
Does that bring up strength? Does that bring up
So
stat damage? Okay,
if you
cool.
get a full rest, you can heal level plus con modifier hit point. You heal a point of ability damage if you have it. It resets all your per day abilities, like your acid darts, and you can re-prepare me some spells.
Okay, cool.
And I need to start deciding.
So how much stat damage again? Sorry.
You heal 1 point.
Okay. I already prepared some spells while you were doing something with the others.
All right, cool. All right, so 4 hours later, so
What do I roll
at
for
around
health?
3 a.m., about 4 hours later, Caius wakes up because he sleeps for a bit less than everybody else.
Yep.
Then another 4 hours pass, so it's now 7 a.m. So, Yuzjin, you have now been up for like about 8 hours at this point before. It's no heal. It is level plus con modifier.
Oh, I meant for health, right?
No. When you sleep, you just heal level plus con modifier. You don't roll anything.
Oh, okay.
And those are your prepared spells.
Yeah.
All right. Someone poke Caius and tell him to heal level plus con modifier and all the other resting stuff. And so yeah, so you have been up. So you gaze at the sunset for 8 hours or so, and just as the sun rises at around 7 in the morning, Tarek and Vasriel finally wake up.
Yep, and I am working to prepare my spells real fast.
All right, so he pulls up his prayer book. Vasriel, you doing anything?
Well, holy symbol, but
Or
same
holy
thing.
symbol?
Going to step out and wait for everybody to get ready.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the same cantrips I've been using. Well, level zeros. I just need to adjust my level ones and twos.
All right. What do the three of you do while he's doing that? Anything?
Well, I'm gonna regroup with the party and be like, "Hey, how do you guys sleep?"
Yuzjin?
Hmm?
Oh, Yuzjin, you there? You respond to
Yeah. Can you
Vasriel?
hear me?
Oh yeah, there you go. This weird echo.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so if Vasriel wakes up, he comes over to you.
Cool.
Do you say anything?
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, I made this last night. Show him the grapple bullet.
You guys have any funky dreams?
What'd you say?
Did you have any funky dreams?
Not nothing that stood out.
You guys are terrible role players, God.
I'm just finishing up my spells now.
Nah, it's okay. I'm trying to get them to interact without you, Tarek.
I know. That's why
I
I'm
dreamt that we tried to bring the demonic body back to Sandpoint, which I think is a bad idea.
I
But that's
don't think it'll make the people happy. That's for sure. I mean, I guess.
and there's so much gold in that room. I think we deserve it.
Don't do it.
Yes. I don't think stealing from goblins is a good idea.
I don't think befriending goblins is a good idea.
There's
That's
also
cool
that
and
pillar
all.
of gold coins downstairs.
Was it actually a pillar of gold coins, or was it just designed to look like a pillar of gold coins? That's what I was assuming.
Number 2, but it was a really good design. Definitely not made by goblins.
That's true.
Didn't take that into consideration, actually.
Something seems strange about that other room down there, the one with all the sarcophagus and all that.
Yeah.
You guys have the ability damage solo. How are you guys feeling there?
Not very well at all.
Yuzjin, you're echoing through Caius's mic. I'm echoing through Caius's mic.
You might
Does
want to turn
Caius
on
have the
push to
echo?
talk.
Caius, turn down your sensitivity a bit.
There we are.
I have on push to talk, so you're only feedbacking when I'm.
Cool.
It's just whenever he has it activated while one of us is talking, then it echoes through.
Like that?
Did it just echo there?
Yes.
Yeah. If you have headphones, you might want to plug them in, but otherwise,
No, I don't have headphones.
Okay, so that's probably why.
And my Bluetooth headphones don't really work very well. There's a lot of feedback there.
Yeah.
We could send Yushin back to Standpoint on floor.
Oh, and I wouldn't. I'd rather not. I still don't feel very good.
Kathy is going to walk over and say, "Are we heading back to Sandpoint?"
We haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be about now that Tara comes out of the room, but I'll be
Alright.
quiet.
Tarek, you wake up.
Would Kathy be able to help Tarek and Euston with some of their stuff?
What do you need help with?
Oh,
they're not feeling very great right now and having issues carrying their stuff.
Oh, I can carry your things if you'd like.
Well, I mean, if you, well, a question for the DM:
Shoot.
could Kathy wear a masterwork breastplate just for protection?
Absolutely. Her class is currently fighter.
Perfect, because that'll definitely help with the carry weight for me. Because could she also use the heavy shield?
She's a fighter. Absolutely.
I wasn't sure because she's like a cavalier style fighter now.
I haven't fully made her sheet yet because it hasn't come up.
Okay,
Could she use a masterwork longsword?
Totally.
okay. Well, we have some things that might be of use for you, Kathy. Until
For me? Are you sure?
I mean, they'll be useful for you if you ever have to help defend yourself or Fleur.
Well, I still have Baldur's sword here, and she pulls out her short sword.
That'll help too. And I'm gonna set down the bag and I'm gonna pull out the masterwork breastplate that Das gave.
Oh
It
my
might
goodness.
it might need a
And
little, but Das made this, and it'll help keep you safe.
I take out the masterwork longsword. This might help too.
Why are you giving me this stuff? I can't afford this. This is amazing.
You're our friend.
Your protection is far more important.
Really?
And speaking of protection, and I'm gonna pull out the shield, the heavy steel shield. This,
Alright, let me write all this down.
yep. Your protection is you're like family to us.
Oh, what's family?
So
The
you
people
know
who
the relationship between a parent and a child.
I was gonna
What's a
say
parent?
All
I was.
right, understood.
It's the
You know
same.
what friends are.
Kathy,
I'm sorry. I'm
what is a
sorry.
Mako to you?
A Mako's a good friend.
That's what family is.
Good
Family,
friends.
your friends, the people that care for you.
Oh,
They are your family.
yeah, yes. You are all my family then. Thank you. I
And
appreciate everything you've done for me. I don't think I'd ever be able to pay you back for everything, but I feel a lot more confident now.
you just need to help keep yourself. And if you ever feel the need to help aid someone else, do try to do that.
I don't think I can, but I'll try.
Trying is all you can do. It's all we can do. After all,
And
sometimes.
she starts trying to put the breastplate on, which takes several attempts. What are you guys doing?
I don't really know how to put those on. You guys might want to help her out.
Yeah, Tarek will help her get it on. Oh, it'll be probably a bit of a tight fit
All right.
because
Like a minute later, she's wearing a breastplate. It's slightly awkward because she's made of metal herself. But
eh,
yeah, she can totally equip it. She's not a warforged.
all right, looks good on you. Might need a
So,
little refitting, but it'll be good.
Derek,
Yes.
do you guys still need some weight taken off?
Oh, that would be nice.
I should be fine now but I can't take too much more.
I can carry some of your stuff if you'd like.
I was gonna say, however, and I'm gonna pull up the rope bag. Uh, this should help a little bit. We could put this onto the side of Fleur like a saddlebag, and it'll make it so we can help out.
I got a question.
Sure.
Tarek,
Yes,
did you put back the stuff from the chest?
I
Or did
put
you take it?
I put back the manacles, which were then bought by a Mako, and I put back the scimitar, but I bought using 2 dragon fangs that I had the golden holy symbol. So
Nice.
so we didn't get any coin from it, and we didn't get like the scimitar from it. However, Mako has the manacles wherever she's resting right now, and we have the golden holy symbol, which is worth 100 gold. But I'm keeping it.
What do you guys do?
All right.
We can start heading to Sandpoint now.
Let's go back then.
Yeah, I'm gonna help strap up the rope bag to Fleur with her permission, of course.
Flora will be okay with carrying some of your stuff, considering she has
All
like
right,
a 20 strength.
and I'll have the bag available for Yushin to unload some things into.
Right.
Because I can carry what I have right now, thankfully.
I'm
Might be able to carry a little bit more for a short bit, though, based on what I helped prepare with Saren Race 8 this morning.
I'm just going to put down my trail rations and my crossbow for now.
All right, make a note of whatever items you're putting on the horse.
Right. I'll just put it. I'll put it next to the item name.
There you go.
Oh, before we go, or rather, as we start walking, I'm going to pull out that Cure Wounds wand, and I'm going to look to the others and do any of you know how to use a wand? Namely, one that can help heal you.
I know how to use a wand, that's for sure. I am a wizard after all.
True, but are you capable of using one that can cast? And I'm gonna cast the Cure Wounds spell.
You
Aren't
can
they
roll me a
all?
spellcraft check to understand what he's saying, Houston.
Right.
Holy spellcraft.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. In order to activate a wand, you usually have to have that spell on your spell list or a use magic device check. So you would
Oh.
probably not be able to use a healing wand unless shenanigans were afoot. Like you took a leveling cleric or had like 10 ranks and used magic device. Divine
Alright,
magic
cool.
versus
So,
arcane magic.
let's see.
So I'm gonna mostly get.
I don't think I can.
Alright. So the four of you guys start walking through the maze. At this point, Floor turns to you guys and says, "So where are we headed?"
Not far. About I think it might be a mile away, but there's some ruins that we left a carriage at.
A mile which way?
And I'm gonna estimate in the southwestern direction of the maze, like looking up at the sun and where my powers come from, and just about that way.
Oh, okay. And at which point, Floor, Kathy, and Vasily just fucking vanish. Because the horse can teleport.
I forgot she could do that. How did I forget she could do that? I must be exhausted.
So all the stuff you just put on her now vanished.
Good thing I got food. I'll split my rations with you if we need to, Yushin.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay,
The
let's get
horse
going.
can teleport?
Unicorns, man. Magic. Yeah. Alright, let's get going.
Alright, so the four of you guys continue.
Right.
Alright, let me move on to the local region map. No, I want to move to this map. Alright, the party. Oh, let me go grab another party token. RTPA, RTY. Cool, let's use that. The party is currently here at Thistletop. Let me give you all control over this.
I'm guessing you guys probably buried Nualia there or something while I was.
Nope, you guys are still dragging Nualia with you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we should have put that on Fleur.
I'm not gonna. I'm actually. Let's see. I probably can't carry her without doing this, so I will cast the Bull's Strength spell on me myself.
Okay, that only lasts like 3 minutes. I'll remind you.
No, 4 minutes in this case, but oh boy.
So Nualia's body itself weighs 152 pounds.
That is usually my max load. Usually.
You're welcome to, bisect her, if that's easier to carry.
No.
I can hold her, but that will be, I think, just barely over my max.
Plus all the other shit you're currently carrying.
Yeah, I have
If you use mending on a
67.
corpse, does it count?
Yes, because a corpse counts as an object.
I was
I-
gonna
I
say,
have I have 67 right now. 130 is my max, so I can
You
probably
want to
split it with
dismember
somebody
her and
else.
put her back like a puzzle?
let's not dismember her.
No,
I mean, it's your choice, man.
Um, huh. Is there anything like we could? Well, actually, I'm gonna pull off my cloak and you put it down on the ground so we can like use it to drag her. So it'll be
I figured you were already doing that.
yeah. So Tarek's cloak is now on the ground, a little tattered looking
All
as
right.
it's getting dragged.
Do you guys continue to drag her corpse, or
Like I said, ideally I'd like to get her back to Sandpoint, but do you think we could?
if somebody's willing to hold her with me on the way there, we should be good.
Yeah, I can do that with you.
Hold half the weight.
All right? So Vasriel and Tarek, you guys are firemen's carrying the corpse.
Yes, which still has the medallion around it to
All right.
gentle.
This will slow your guys' overland movement speed down to probably
Sorry.
around like 20 feet per round. But as long as Caius and Yuzjin are okay with slowing down, you can.
I mean, I've got nowhere else to go, so why not?
We should be safe to get back, at least.
All right, cool. If you guys are down to 20 feet, you guys can go 16 miles in a day.
Oh,
We should be able
and
to reach the carriage by then.
let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, you guys
wanna have my-
you guys are not that far from Sandpoint. You're like 3 miles from Sandpoint.
Right.
Maybe we can get the carriage as well.
Yeah, quite frankly, I'm confused why you guys took the carriage in the first place. But all right, like an hour later, you guys on me. I'm just trying to keep track of time here. So an hour later, you guys
We
end up.
carried because we can't tell the future.
An hour later, you guys end up at the old Chilaxian fort. Let me go grab that map. Boo. Let me.
There's our wheel.
Yeah. Oh, let me grab your stuff. I forgot you
Oh, they're the
was a
cannons.
tree at this point.
Oh yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. Hold on. I copy pasted you guys. Don't worry.
You're good.
All right, so at this point, you guys penned yourself back up at the old Chilaxian fort. Vasriel, you're basically restepping your steps at this point. You see the bunch of broken down cannons, a bunch of dead zombies that are just rotting under the sun, a bunch of horses, and the carriage, which has had its wheels removed.
All right. I'm gonna. All right. Let's set her down for a moment, and after that, we should probably go get the wheels. Oh wait, Kai's got them.
All right,
Okay.
Caius, you grab the wheels. Does anyone know about assembling a carriage?
All right.
I have woodworking.
I'd allow it.
All
I
right.
have
All right.
mending if that counts.
Mending would work.
Guidance on you, and I'll just help, like keep a wheel stable for Vasriel, so that he can work his.
Roll me a woodworking check, I guess. Or you can just
Uh,
take 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 10 to help him because I'm literally,
It's going to take like an hour or so.
like I said, I'm literally just helping him.
Alright. Vast, you take 10?
Yeah,
Cool, what's that give you?
11.
Alright, you...
Well, 13 because
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, so Vastriel, you barely hammer one of the wheels back onto the carriage in about an hour, at which point Yuzjin has had enough time to cast Mending 3 times on the other 3 wheels.
I helped.
Yeah, I probably should have
And so
thought
did-
that. Well, I thought the walk back would take. I didn't know how long the walk back would take.
It doesn't matter.
But we have a
right now.
carriage now. We have a carriage
do.
now.
All right. I'll deal with Nualia. You all start getting loaded up.
Alright, can you
And-
guys control the carriage token?
I can. Yep. Ew. Someone stole it.
Alright,
But
you
yeah.
guys should all have control of the token. So, okay, you hook it up with your horses again.
Yeah, I am going to for Nualia's body. I'm gonna sit on one of the horses that'll walk beside the carriage, and namely my light pony Cher, and I'll have Nualia's body with me.
You're putting the corpse on the pony?
With me, yes.
Okay.
Like, and
Oh, they're cannons.
Caius
Yeah,
mentions that there's cannons around.
the cannons look pretty nice.
we should be with if we use the heavy horses, we might be able to get them back. Yeah, or at least one or two.
Put them on the carriage, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't think the carriage can actually pull them. That's why I'm thinking maybe the one of the war horses, the big
You
one.
figure the horses might be able to pull the cannons, however, usually cannons have wheels for this purpose, and oh wait.
Yeah.
And mending.
You want to cast mending on the wheels?
This is why I prepared it. I knew that we would pass this place on the way back.
I forgot about it.
Alright, if you're willing to spend, like, again,
I
it's
forgot
like
we had
10
to-
minutes per cast, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're willing to spend 80 minutes casting mending a bunch of times, you can pull this
Will
off.
I think we're
will
only
my gunsmithing and woodworking help here too?
Gunsmithing for fixing the cannons, if you want to get them into working order, absolutely.
What about naval knowledge?
You know that cannons usually go on ships.
That's about it. Not how to fix them or anything.
Will the woodworking allow me to put wheels back on?
No, I'm saying Yuzjin can fix it in about the time because magic is usually faster than mundane crafting.
Yeah, sorry,
So
I didn't prepare.
yes, absolutely, the woodworking could work, but that would probably take a few days because they smashed all these wheels.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
Or
Well,
Yuzjin
it's
can do it in
also-
about an hour and a half.
Funny story. These wheels are how we got Kais's crossbow.
Yes.
you guys are gonna have to explain all of this to me later.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
It's also possible that we can just grab this on another trip, or like come back later.
I mean, this isn't. Apparently, this is. It might be less of a drive to get here now that we know the way than
Yeah.
it was to find it in the first place.
But we're here already,
True.
and we're not on a massive constraint for time.
Wait, we are?
No, we are.
No.
Oh.
After all, Nualia's handled. The only thing we don't have anything to really rush over except to get back.
Cool. Well, let's do it then.
All right.
What do you do?
That exactly.
Fix the cannons.
Or
I
well,
guess? Is
Should
that what we're
we-
doing?
should we only do one of them for now and take it back and then take a couple trips in a few days? I imagine we might be able to relax after.
Well, we take the cannons back. I can probably get them fixed up.
That's true. All right.
If we can bring them both back. If it takes a little bit of time to get them both working. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Cool. Let's
Alright, so Yuzjin, you spend half an hour fixing 2 cannons up.
right.
Alright, let me pass time. Alright, so it's now 10:30 or so. You guys Pardon?
I was just gonna say during that time I want to go into the abandoned building and pick up some rope and stuff for myself.
Alright, you have a bunch of old Chilaxian rope. Let me give you guys control of these tokens as well. To do.
Oh, I got that one.
You guys should both have both of these.
Ooh.
And how are you guys attaching these to your you guys just gonna tie a knot around the cannon?
But which kind?
Oh no! Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Hold on. And I'm just gonna throw my 90 feet of rope over to someone and just be like, let's just wrap it around a few times and then tie it to the saddle.
At this
Or
point, your
I-
naval knowledge might come in handy if you want to tie some fancy sailor's knots.
I don't think we need fancy. We just need to get them strapped on. Unless
As
someone
long
wants.
as it works.
All right, you guys tie some knots around the cannons.
Yep, tie some knots around the cannon, tie the other end of the rope towards the back of the carriage.
All right, so you're just dangling them behind the carriage. Cool. All right.
So
You
that
guys do that.
Yeah,
You have
stabilize
an
the carriage.
artillery machine of sorts.
Oh boy, that's a sight.
All right. Well,
Now we need to get them working, but do that back at Sandpoint.
yeah.
All right, so the rest of you guys pile into the carriage.
Yep, and so who's going to drive the carriage? Because I'm riding
Yeah,
next
can
to it.
any of you guys drive a carriage?
I don't have drive, but I have ride 3.
Close enough.
What does everyone else have?
I gotta ride through too, as well.
I've got a ride 3.
Tarek has the lowest ride skill.
All right. Well, I have handle animal if that counts, but not a lot.
Handle
Only one.
animal. You could use handle animal to drive.
Whoever's going to lead, I'm just going to reach over from Cher and just give him a tap on the shoulder. Like, good luck.
All right.
I've got handle animal too.
I'll
Or
be the second
guys.
one.
Tarek's not going to be driving. We'll have him in the back to make sure the cannons don't fall off.
All right. So Houston's driving.
I suppose.
What's
Alright.
your handle animal?
3.
Okay, that's
boy.
better than me.
Oh
Roll-
wait, my ride is 3. My handle animal is 1.
Oh, I've got 2.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you should probably go for it.
Yeah, whoever is doing it, I'm tapping their shoulder, saying good luck, and giving them guidance.
Okay, so
Okay.
Vasriel's driving with a +2.
Make that a +3.
Plus
now.
3.
Sure. All right.
If somebody wants to help me, +4 or
Oh
5.
yeah, that's true.
You guys can help each other.
Wait, this is riding or animal check.
This is a handle animal check, I think.
Cool.
You help.
Nice.
All right, Vasriel, handle animal with +5 at the moment, I think.
Is anybody else gonna help?
Do I need ranks in it?
No. No plus, and also no.
Also,
Cool. Caius helps you as well, so that's another +2.
The plus
Okay.
worked last time.
Yeah, so
Or last,
Jen and Caius are basically just cheering Vasriel from the back of the carriage.
Is Tarek gonna help me?
I'm sitting atop the carriage.
yeah, I'll yell over and be like, okay,
Get him, boy.
careful.
Roll me
And-
handle animal, Tarek. Hey, Tarek also knows a little bit about driving carriages. Cool, there's another +2.
Going horses.
19.
Cool, alrighty. So you probably couldn't do this yourself, Vasriel, but with the help of your teammates, copy paste, you set off towards Sandpoint.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, indeed.
Yeah. Is that the highest we've gotten on a plus yet? With
Maybe.
help?
With help,
Probably.
I think so. However, if people ever want to start helping with heal checks and they succeed, plus I use my healer's kit that I have, we might hit a +20 at some point.
Oh
That
yeah,
might
I
be
have
for a few levels, but alright.
Hey, back to Sandpoint.
Alrighty, so the party starts coming down. You're coming down the Lost Coast Road over here. You're coming back into Sandpoint. It is currently flat noon.
Okay.
That's
I'll see you all in a bit. I'm gonna go stop at the cathedral with her. Okay?
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We should
Tarek
probably
heads
head
off
back
to the
to-
cathedral. Where do you guys head?
Probably head back to the cave.
Yeah, I'll probably do that too and try to write that infernal healing spell in.
Alright, so
Try and
which
get
cave
the-
are you referring to? Chopper's Isle?
Yes.
The Bat Cave.
Alrighty, well, hold on that. You are going to arrive at Chopper's Isle, and you're going to find the entire thing is just this massive fucking construction site that's currently underway. There is like a whole bunch of laborers running everywhere, every which way. There is a whole bunch of foremans, miners, fuel people. You see people carrying beds up the wall. You see like there's like a pulley system that's gone on with like rolled up carpets, and there's just kind of a foreman there looking you guys up and down, smoking a cigar as you guys approach, and he's gonna say, "Oh, you're not a Mako.
Correct.
Who the fuck are
but
you guys?
we are part of the group, so
What group? I was told this was under the name of Mako Kaijitsu, and none of you guys
Well,
look like the name of
we
Mako
are-
Kaijitsu.
We are good friends.
You guys got the deed?
no, it's a Mako's. We're just
Then
good
fuck
friends.
off.
Where the fuck is Amako?
She
That's
left the
fair, I
party.
guess.
This is very true. She was the one that paid for all this
Yeah.
crap.
A Mako is all of this is under the name of Mako Kaijitsu. I
Is
have
there
no
a
idea.
young girl down there named Shayless?
Fuck you. I'm not letting you through unless you're one of my workers. This is an
Alright,
active
that's fair.
Can
construction
you answer my
site.
question at least?
How do we get hired?
You guys want to work?
No. I want to know where Shayless is.
I don't fucking know.
Is there a little girl down there?
Little girl. Yeah, actually, one of my boys
Well,
said
not
they
little.
saw
I'd say
like
like
a teenager or something just chilling on Shopper's aisle. Think he said he let her down.
Let her down, huh?
She looked like she was trapped up there.
Oh no! My fucking god!
So who's this again? You guys are a friend, I assume?
We are the Sandpoint Construction Company.
Oh, I'm talking to the party on this one.
Oh. Rest of
Shayless
party.
is she's one of the residents of Standpoint. She kind of came on to me earlier when we first arrived here after the goblin attack.
Uh-huh.
We just left her back at Chopper's Isle when we went to Thistletop. But
Serious?
yeah,
Where's
She's been up there
Amako?
since?
Haven't seen her. Just all the money here.
Mika was with us at Thistletop, but she just like disappeared.
Yeah, sorry, we're kind of at a bit of a cognitive dissonance here because she's technically with you guys. She just went with her character left. So I'll say she just teleported away with Floor.
Which means
Okay.
she should be somewhere in town.
Probably.
I
Well,
figured that
where's
this was
Floor?
listed under the group name.
You guys
I
didn't have a group name at the time.
Well, it was still a party, okay?
Yep.
That's what I meant. Anyway.
We don't have a Mako's Inn anymore. We sold it.
Right.
Oh
But
boy.
considering we're talking about Shayless and she's no longer here and she was developing a drinking problem and that's where she got it, it's probably a good idea to check there first.
Check the Rusty new ownership.
I'm gonna try and write in this new spell, and then I'll be with you guys soon.
Yeah, we sold Mako's Inn to John Wilkes Booth.
It doesn't mean that she couldn't have gone back there.
I mean,
Unless
It
also
depends on what
became
he
a
did
bar.
with it.
John's running the place, so it's possible she went back there because that's where she was promised the job. But Tarek's not there to say that.
Yup.
It's just a suggestion.
Where does party head?
Do you guys know where Floor would be?
I ain't got a clue.
Oh boy.
Well, we can always just look around. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
I'm gonna go look at the stables.
Right. I'll come with you, and I'll be casting Detect Magic because she is, a unicorn.
Alrighty. Vastrel, you just take one glance towards the stables and, like, the small crowd gathered outside Goblin Squash stables probably answers your question.
Yep.
This
Okay.
is a possible problem.
Okay. Let's go over to the crowd. I'm gonna try to wade my way through.
Alright. So, wait, Vastriel's trying to wave his way through the crowd?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, soon as you show your face as well. Oh my god, Vassil! You just see like a small army of townsfolk immediately descend upon you, possibly including fangirls. And they're all like, oh my god, Vassil! Oh my god! Give me your autograph! Sign my shirt! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! At the center of this crowd, you will see Kathy, who looks just completely like fish out of water. There is, what's it called? Floor is speaking to some of the locals. The locals appear to be equal amounts horrified and amazed by this. Vasriel,
So am I.
what's it called? No, Vasily is like halfway through a speech about the evils, what's it called? The evils of capitalism, and not a single fucking person here can understand a word he's saying. And
I
Ameko is
can
standing.
now.
Yes, you'll hear him basically reciting the doggy equivalent of the Communist Manifesto and how capitalism is a sin and how they're all going to die when the workers' revolution, blah blah blah, bark bark bark. And Ameko's just kind of sitting there nearby, like giggling to herself.
That makes sense.
I never expected to hear this whole string of events ever happen.
Well, this is where we ended up when the horse teleported us, Ameko says. I think this was the voice I was using for her.
That's more or less it.
And well, the townsfolk love the weird. I hope you don't mind all the unwanted attention.
I've gotten used to it.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, Vastriel, are you embracing this, or is this a grapple check?
Oh yeah, I'm embracing it. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my
cool. Vastriel just is swarmed by fangirls. Because he is famous. And also, you'll see, like, as soon as Floor, like, she appears to just kind of be giving a tale of all the shit that she's been through, which even the limited amount, like, as soon as she mentions, oh, then there was this giant chainsaw guy, and Tarek, immediately another small crowd of townsfolk go, oh my god, Tarek, oh my god, this is amazing, and then immediately begin to swarm you.
I'm not there.
Oh, you're gone. Cool. Alright.
I was at the cathedral.
They're swarming at the name of
Yeah,
Tarek.
they swarm at the name of Tarek as like a small army of what's it called, townsfolk run towards the cathedral. Yushin, you have
Oh
a
no.
feeling that you guys are gonna be real famous after what you guys just did.
Oh no.
And the
I
floor
can
is
watch.
only making it worse.
Oh no.
And or better, depending on how you view this.
Derek doesn't need this.
I
He's gonna.
I like how they know exactly where Tarek is too.
Well, he only goes to one location.
It's
That
true.
is true.
Alright, Yusjin and Caius, what do you guys do?
Well, I'm gonna walk up to Fleur and Kathy and be like, so how long have they been watching you?
As soon as I teleported in a puff of magic.
That was like a couple hours ago, wasn't it? By now.
About that, yes. They're very talkative, though.
Are you enjoying it so far?
I've never seen this many humans in one place.
Yeah, it's called the town.
Fascinating. I think my rider might be paralyzed, though. She hasn't said a thing since we got swarmed.
You okay, buddy?
Kathy's face is just 404. This program is
Oh,
not responding at the moment.
Wait, hold on. What? I want
In the middle,
Social
in the
anxiety.
middle of
Horrible,
In the middle of
crippling
sitting
social
here.
anxiety.
while sitting here talking to everybody and signing autographs and everything, Fast is just gonna yell out, "Remember the deed
What deed?
for Chopper's Isle, so we can get over there."
Oh, this thing? And she hands you the deed.
Oh shit.
That was easy.
And Fast is just gonna go back to interacting with everybody.
Where was that image? Yeah, here it is. This is Kathy at the moment as she's being swarmed by fans.
All the while Vass is just embracing it.
Yeah, Vass is just completely embracing this nonsense. He is used to living the limelight. Alright, so skipping ahead to Tarek. Tarek, did you bring the corpse with you?
Yeah, I have it wrapped up, and I'm going to the church to
Alright,
try
so
and
you're
get.
holding this giant wrapped up human-sized mummy, as it were, and you're walking over towards the church. People give you a wide berth, as you are very well known in this town right now. And I imagine you go looking for Xantus. Xantus is currently in the main prayer hall. You see him ordering acolytes to wash windows and other such menial chores. Though when he sees you, he looks visibly shaken, and he's going to say, Sir Tarek, what is this? Do I want to know the answer?
Well, I'm not sure if you would want to, but if you wish to,
He
it
kind of
might be better.
walks
People,
over and says, do I...
this is someone that needs to be properly taken care of.
He kind of walks over to the body. He kind of lifts the lid just to look at the head. He immediately drops the lid and looks to you like fuming. Tarek?
Yes,
I recognize this face.
as do I.
This
And she
woman
needs,
should be set on fire.
and everyone thought she was. Is it so?
You're going to need to give me an or no, he's going to say this woman was set on fire. You're going to need to give me an explanation.
Long story short, and I'm gonna pull out the journal
Alright,
from my.
so blah 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 blah. You explain everything?
I'm gonna explain to him that Noalia, she was treated horribly here. She was an outsider like I am. She at least let her rest where she needs to be.
Treated like
Wherever
And I'm assuming you inform Father Xantus of all the other stuff you've learned?
about how she was treated in her Lamashtu worship.
Yes.
I'll mention it in passing, but my biggest thing is just making sure she is able to be buried where she needs
So
to be.
I'm asking, do you mention that she was the mastermind behind the whole attack?
Yeah, I mention it.
Alright, this is... Oh my goodness, Tarek, this is... And you want her to be buried here? After everything she's done?
As much as she was misled and horrible by
The
Lamashtu.
means do not justify the ends, Tarek.
And I agree with that, because trust me, I know what she went through. And Tarek just has this very stern look on his face that definitely does not hide what he did in his
Roll
past.
me a diplomacy check against Father Xantus. Because he is not fully convinced by this.
Oh boy. Come on. Roll high. Only a 13.
Father Xantus looks at you and says, I understand where you're coming from, Tarek, and I understand that clerics of Sarenrae believe in redemption much more than they do in the destruction of the undead. But understand, most people here in the city are not going to feel the same way as you. If you wish her buried, I can give you a small private plot to the back of the cathedral, or possibly somewhere along the low coast road. But any attention you can bring to the fact that this monster has been brought to our cathedral, we do not want to cause another panic, you understand?
I don't wish to cause panic. All I wish is for her to be buried where she can be resting.
You can have a small plot next to the cathedral. Keep
Of
it
course.
unmarked.
Right. Yes. And I'll head outside so I can
At which
go.
point, you hear a rumble.
Oh shit.
And bursting through the cathedral is about 20 odd, what's it called, 18-year-old girls, possibly from the nearby farmstead, going, oh my god, Tarek! My hero! Oh my goodness!
Then Derek just goes completely shut down mentally. 404. He's like,
Okay, all right. Do you still have the body with you?
I imagine he was starting to bring it outside.
Okay, cool. So, like, half the women are going to scoop you up, and half the women are going to scoop the body up.
Oh my god, no!
And if you're going unconscious, then we're just going to call that scene there and move back to the rest of the party.
He's not unconscious, but he's shutting down. He's pulling up. He's
All
pulling a
right,
cast.
so Caius, Eustian,
Oh
and Vastriel.
no!
Eventually, the swarm of fangirls, as it were, fades. But you still definitely have, like, you guys, for the remainder of your time in Sandpoint, you guys are going to essentially have a posse following you around. There are people walking up to you, asking you. You guys are famous, is what you guys are. And it's mostly due to your actions. Are you casting Summon Swarm?
Oh no, that's
He was making a joke.
Oh, yes. All right. I was about to say that get rid of your fame real quick. But yeah, eventually the overwhelming of fangirls does dry down. Where do the three of you guys, or where do you guys head with Mako? It is currently around 1 in the afternoon.
Oh my god.
Do you guys want to head to the Hagfish for a drink, or?
I'm
We
just
should
gonna find
probably
any
try and
place
get
that's quiet.
the cannons on Chopper's Isle now.
Oh, you
That's
want to
true.
head into Chopper's Isle?
That's why we needed the deed.
Ah, let's head there then. And alright.
Just to get the cannons up there.
Yeah, hold on, let me move you guys all back to this map.
We should also probably try and rename this place.
Mm-hmm. So hold on, let me move all of these off.
And I think it'll be after this session that we officially take up the name we decided.
Indeed. So Alright, so party parks their horses outside, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of you guys head downstairs along with Kathy and Ameko.
Like that, nice.
Did you guys do anything, or are we going into full downtime mode? Because essentially, yeah, so essentially you guys, I think I said this last session, but you guys have essentially just finished the first book.
Yeah.
You mentioned it.
Yep.
Which is what hit you guys to level 4. So there still are a few things on your agenda to be done. Like, you still have some nonsense you need. I imagine you guys still have some errands to run in Magnemar. There is Cyrus, has basically offered you guys to forgive Vastriel and basically told you guys to head down to Magnemar to do some sort of Chilaxian play. That's another adventure you guys can go on. There is more to this Runelord story going on, but it's not. I figure you guys deserve like a month or so to chill. So if you'd like, we can go fully into downtime mode right now, and we can start having days pass a lot quicker.
Yeah, once Tarek gets free and he buries the body,
Mm-hmm.
which, when I bury the body, I'm going to leave my silver holy symbol with her.
So
the one that
buried with the silver holy symbol of Sarenrae?
The silver holy symbol of Sarenrae that I've had since the campaign began. And the one that I got from my past, which I've hinted at, and everyone knows out of character now.
Alright, and are you burying her on holy ground, because this matters?
Yeah, I was burying her like at the far edge of the church's graveyard, so that she is on holy ground.
Yeah, so it is currently the 22nd of Rova, 1 p.m.
Yep.
So let me write that down so I can go into downtime.
Yeah, as soon as that's done, I head back to the party and meet up with them.
Alrighty, so I think I've talked about downtime for you guys a bunch before, but basically, when you're not adventuring, we can have time pass a lot faster for you guys for the sake of, like, we can still keep doing in real-time roleplay, but if you guys want to do some crafting, if you guys want to do a building, if you guys want to do this whole building a base thing, that happens in downtime. So I'll say I'll give you guys a month to do whatever the hell you guys want before the next part of this story flares up. So there are a bunch of stuff you can do. You guys can retrain. You can, so if you guys want to swap classes, feats, what's it called? You can try and learn a new language or just go through a training montage for more hit points. You can swap skill points or spells known around. You can scribe scrolls if you'd like to run a business, if you'd like to try and do some more building here. Those are other things you can do.
Okay.
Or like scheme for an upcoming adventure.
How much would it take to repair the cannons?
Alright, so repairing the cannons. I think I went over this with you. But
Yep.
you're probably looking at around a day per cannon. They are... let me scroll back up. Yeah, so if you want to repair it, basically the cannons currently count as broken, which means they're at half health. Cannon normally costs at around 6 grand. So half of that for 35%, or half of that is 3,000, and then it's only 25% of the normal price. So 25% of 3,000, 3,000. Yeah, so it'd take about 750 gold and a day per cannon to fix them.
And we've got the party fund, so I can take some of the gold from that.
You have your party fund, and we have 3,100 in the party fund. We just have to make sure that we keep track of what's in the fund, because I've been tracking that for us.
Also,
also
on the
mentioned
subject
Yes.
of your base, as you know, it is currently under construction. This is the time, so it's going to take about 2 weeks left to finish building your base.
So it'll be finished by the time we finish this downtime.
Absolutely. It'll be done before you finish this. So, but if you guys want to build any other aspects of your base, now's the time to do it.
Well, I know that the very next day after this starts, Tarek is gonna cast ceremony and just spend the day relaxing, doing a little shopping around town, and do a little time with the party if he can. But yeah,
Do you make note while you're casting ceremony to the party?
if they ask.
What does ceremony do?
It basically lets me get a bonus based on whatever type of ceremony I do. Which, in this case, what do birthdays do?
You have, I believe that counts as just a holiday. And what are your domains? It's healing and fire, yeah?
Yep, healing and fire.
Alright, so for the next 4 days, you have a +1 you personally have a +1 sacred bonus on fort saves. You are any non-magical fires you make cannot be extinguished by non-magical means. And you can also use your what's called death touch power one additional time per day.
Permanently for the
No, just for the next 4 days.
Oh, and what about the flames? They only last for the next 4 days?
Oh yeah, so any fires you start in the next 4 days cannot be extinguished via non-magical means.
Okay, I'll probably light a few torches for us to have during that time in the base, so that we'll have basically continual flames in the base.
All right, so on the subject of the base, do you guys want to make like a Google Doc to keep track of all this stuff?
I mean,
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, sure.
All right, can someone make a Google Doc then, just to put all this stuff in, so you guys can keep track of like your party fund and stuff?
Yeah, I've been just keeping track of the fund, so I'll write down the fund in my inventory like I had before. Okay, so from 1,500 missing, that's now 1,600 left. Okay.
All right, so Vastriel, you're spending 3 days you're spending 2 days to fix both cannons?
Yep.
Cool. All right, you fix both cannons. You guys now have 2 fully functional cannons. Do you guys want stats for these?
Vastriel can have them, but I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really.
Do you want me to give you the stats for what these cannons are so you can write them down?
Yeah, I can type them down in my notes on the character sheet too.
Alright, these are considered light cannons. They each will deal 6d6 damage. They crit for quadruple.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay.
They have a range increment of around 100 feet.
Okay.
It deals blunt and piercing damage.
Okay.
It usually has a crew of 2, with 3 people loading it, or 3 actions required to load it, and 1 action required to aim it. So if you have a crew of 2, you can fire this thing basically once every 2 rounds. If it has a crew of 4, it can fire once a round. If it has a crew of 1, it can fire once every 4 rounds. But usually it's a crew of 2.
Oh boy.
3 to reload. 1 to aim.
Yeah, so three. It takes 3 full round actions to load this cannon. It takes 1 full round action to fire the cannon. So if you have a crew of 4, you can fire it once per round. If you have a crew of 2, you can fire it once every other round. The cannon itself can be pushed at a speed of around 10 feet per round. It has a misfire range of nat 1.
Okay.
The cannon itself has 70 health and a hardness of 10. And
Okay.
I don't think you need the weight of a cannon unless you want it.
Nah.
All right. And
I don't think
obviously,
we'll be carrying this.
cannonballs cost 30 gold each and weigh 25 pounds. But I don't think you guys have any of those quite yet.
25 cost 25 gold, and how much do they weigh?
They weigh 30. What's it called? Where were we? Cannon. Yeah.
Just
Yeah, 30 gold each, 25 pounds per ball.
okay. Okay. Got that all written down?
Imagine that we are setting them on the isle once everything's built a little bit more. That is the plan, right?
Yep.
You're setting them up on Chopper's Isle?
It makes sense, I guess.
All right, cool. Let me get you guys a map of the top of Chopper's Isle. So
We had the outside map, and then we have the.
yeah. So can you guys on? I am bad at doodling here. I'm
You're
gonna
fine.
need to. What's it called? I'm gonna need to get your guys' good doodling skills on me. All right. So this is what Chopper's Isle looks like on the outside. Just up here. It's like a double blobby shape ish.
Yep.
What session number is this? We are on. This is number 14, I believe.
Let me see how many.
Can you draw me like a rough Chopper's Isle here? Because I do not have a map of the exterior of this place. Cool. All right.
Yeah, this is session 14.
Yeah. And let me
Ooh.
grab you.
Yep. Build a bridge at some point, I guess.
Oh, if you guys want to build a bridge, you guys can.
I figured it'd be a good idea during downtime. How much would that cost?
If you want to build a bridge, I am. What's it called? Hold on, let me go look up prices of bridge.
Excuse me.
Bridge tolls. About 200 gold for a portable bridge. You could set that up.
If you want to use the party fund, we have 1,600 left in that.
And
so you guys
I
spending
got enough to pay for it.
Alright, so you guys spending 200 gold on a bridge?
I would say just use that from the party fund if we want to, or at least 100 from the party fund. That way, you still have
Yeah.
more. Sound good?
Even if you can't have the money to spare, it's just to have it just in case.
Alright, and how many torches were you making, Tarek?
Let's see. I imagine like I'll probably do a couple for the outside.
Okay.
So, and then I'll probably make inside. I'll probably do 4 for the kitchen area,
So 4 torches for kitchen.
4 for the bar, and then I'll make 2 inside the bedroom, which I'll have like put some like cloths around, so like curtains that don't touch them, but will be able to block out the light.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make these.
Kind of like makeshift lamps.
Let me spawn you some torches, and you may put them up.
Okay.
Alright, so you said you wanted 10?
A total of 10, yeah.
Alright.
Ooh.
1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, you should have control of these.
Okay, let's see. I was gonna do 2 in here, which I'll do 1 over here, and I'll do 1
So
right.
these are still regular torches. They just can't be put out short of magic.
Yeah,
They're like discount ever burning torches.
Like I said, I'll probably like hang up like cloths around them that don't get close enough to actually touch them, but like so that they can actually be like blackout curtains, so that hey, when we want to sleep, we can just cover up the lanterns in the bedroom.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'll just move these around while everyone else wants to start talking about what they're gonna do during downtime, because I imagine I'm gonna spend like 50 gold on the thing I mentioned I was gonna buy before I start going to find dust eventually during the downtime. But I'll let the party do what they're gonna do first.
I wanted to ask about the bullets we were talking about.
Yeah, so you want to craft ammunition.
Yes.
What type? The paper cartridges?
Just the... Yeah.
Alright, let me go grab the firearms page. You should
Just
probably
wonder how
buy this
much...
book, by the way, the one with all the firearms in it. Ultimate Combat. It'd make your life easier. Alright, so, yeah, so, where is it? Paper cartridges.
Book's called Combat.
Ultimate Combat is the one with gunslingers.
Okay.
In it.
Ultimate. Alright.
There.
Alright, yeah, alchemical cartridges. Yeah, so you can buy a paper cartridge for 12 gold, though I believe your gunsmithing lets you make things at 10% the cost, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Let me go grab the
Read
gunsmithing
it.
feat.
Yes.
Alright, so cool.
10%.
So you could make a paper cartridge for 1 gold, 2 silver.
Alright.
How many of these do you want to make?
I'm gonna do math real fast and then just put it in chat.
Alrighty. Again, using paper cartridges will increase the misfire of your gun by 1. However, they will also reduce the time to load the firearms. So a move action.
Yes.
So right now for you, loading a pistol is a move action. With paper cartridges, it is now a free action.
Yep. And I'm gonna be marking down how much I have.
Alright, it does not take all that time to craft a paper cartridge, so you guys have like a month. So feel free to craft as many as you'd like.
Yep.
Okay.
So I suppose also on that question, during that month, do you guys head to Magnemar to do all that stuff?
I imagine.
I haven't.
Go on.
Yes, no,
I
maybe.
haven't done anything in downtime yet. I want to do.
Sorry. What would you soon like to do?
I want to write down that spell so I can have it in my spell book.
All right, so hold on, let me grab. All right, so I'm reading out of the player's handbook here, so nothing I'm saying should be weird. So if you want to copy a scroll into your spellbook, it is a spellcraft check, a quiet time, and like 2 hours.
Cool.
You can always ask Tarek to help you out whenever you want to do that,
Yeah,
because
you've already deciphered what this scroll is. It takes you an hour to study the spell, and at the end of the hour, you have to make a spellcraft check, 15 plus spell level, so 16. You are a specialized wizard, so you get +2 on this because this is a conjuration school.
Yep. I'll also give you the create undead scroll if you want it.
I'll take that as well.
Yeah. And you can have the protection from evil scroll as well.
Right. So I'm gonna ask Tarek for guidance on this because.
Yeah. I'll also aid you because I can roll spellcraft.
He can't aid. This is his personal thing for his spell book.
Okay.
The guidance applies though.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll give guidance, and so I'll let you add the scroll of create undead caster level 10 to your inventory.
Let's do this one at a time. So infernal healing scroll. That's a conjuration spell, so you get your specialist bonus. So roll me a spellcraft check with the 2 from it being a special. Okay, easily. Cool. This will take 10 gold of ink and like an hour. Do you spend 10 gold on ink?
Yes,
cool.
I will.
Add infernal healing to your spellbook.
Yep.
There we
what's
go.
the next scroll you want to copy?
Yep. I'm just
what are the other 2?
I have 2 scrolls. I'm putting them into the Discord now because I'm not sure if you can learn them both.
I don't think I can learn it until I'm a higher level, right?
Well, you could scribe it into your book. You just wouldn't be able to prepare it until it was high level. And also, that would be a DC 20 spellcraft check.
Yeah, I don't want to risk that.
All right.
Yeah. At least you can have it available because that way you can always keep it if you want it.
You can try to scribe the scroll of protection from evil if you want.
Yeah. I am removing those from my inventory so that you can keep them as you wish.
Do you wish to try that, Houston?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Guidance.
Cool. All right, Vastril, you craft a bunch of bullets. Roll me a spellcraft check for protection from evil.
You have guidance for it.
Oh wait, do I get that +3 for this, or is it because I'm a wizard, or because I specialize?
The +2 is because infernal healing is a conjuration spell, which is your specialized school. The 1 is just from guidance. You're coating the poison from the crack into your shurikens. It's 1 vial per poison. So make a note you have 2 poison shurikens. And you don't need to roll for that because you're a drow. And okay, 18 succeeds, so you may add protection from evil to your spellbook.
Awesome.
Do you want to try create undead as well?
No, I'll wait until I have a higher spellcraft level.
All right, well then you can add it to your inventory.
Yep.
All right, Caius, are you doing anything else during downtime? You want to sell some shit? You want to go shopping? You want to try and start a business?
No, at this point I'm good.
All right.
I'm gonna stick around Chopper's Isle and like see what I can do to help out, basically.
All right, fair enough.
Oh wait, is this like a period where you'd go shopping?
Yeah, we're basically between sessions right now. We are in downtime.
Yep.
Is there something somebody wants to sell? A bunch of stuff? Because I can go and do that.
I will be trying to sell my current buckler once after I get the +1 one I'm trying to find.
All right, so Tarek, you're spending 50 gold on some jewelry. Cool.
Yep.
All right, you have some fancy ass gold rings, a +1 light shield,
or
a buckler. That might be beyond what Sandpoint can offer, but you might be able to find something like that in Magnamar.
Okay, so I'll wait for that, but I do now and send this to the group to show them what Tarek now looks like after he's turned 25. Yeah, that's good.
All right, Tarek comes back looking snazzy.
Yep.
Does the party do anything else? You guys, or you guys just waiting around 15 days for your building to be finished?
How much
I have.
build a boat?
Pardon?
How much would it be to build a boat?
Depending on the size of the boat. You want like a giant sailing ship? That would take about a year and 10,000 gold. You want like a rubber dinghy? You can probably put that together in like a day.
What about something like just to like hold us and Vasily?
Like a
So like
rowboat?
10 people. Like 10 people.
Hold on. Again, you could get a rowboat for like 100 gold. If that's what you're looking for.
No. I want something big enough to carry us all.
Alright, can you get me an image of what you're looking for?
Yeah. Have you watched One Piece?
Not an anime person, sorry. Like, do you want like a Viking longship? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, actually, you know what? That would probably work.
Alright, about a year and 10 grand.
Making something a little bit bigger than that.
A year and 10
A year and 10 grand?
Yes, if you're commissioning in a whole ship. Ships are big. Again, you guys might be able to afford a rowboat. Or like a barge. But I don't think you guys can make like a warship. That might be slightly out of your price range.
I'm not thinking warship. I'm just thinking something that we can use so that we can bring Vasily
Like
home.
what? What size of boat are you going for?
Like I said, like a Viking ship. That would take a year.
10 grand, yes. If you want
And a
like
year?
a giant, it'd take
Yeah,
about
so
a
like
year.
once you said that, I was done with my line of questioning in that.
Oh, all right. Does the party do anything else in the next 2 weeks?
I picked up a spell book off of that wizard we killed,
Indeed.
though I don't remember what was in it.
All right, hold on. Let me go back and.
That's over in Loot Room, I think, actually.
Ooh, is it?
Let me scroll up a little. Da-da-da.
Yes, so her spell book contains the spells Invisibility, Mirror Image, Shatter, Burning Hands, Grease, Mage Armor, Ray of Enfeeblement, Comprehend Language, Detect Secret Doors, Floating Disc, Identify, Locate Object, Minor Image, Obscuring Mist, See Invisibility, Sleep, and Spider Climb.
Whew.
Do you want to copy any of those spells?
Let me go through all these real quick.
Again, I think I put it in Loot Room.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm looking through them all.
I took a screenshot. I'm gonna. Here
You
is
also
the
have a whole bunch
screenshot.
of other crap you haven't sold. You're welcome to do that now.
Yep, which there's an ever burning torch in there, as well as a silk gown and a silver comb.
I actually don't have a lot, to be honest.
Tarek has plenty of gold right now, for the moment.
Alright, do you guys want to sell your crap, or no?
Would I be able to get a cold iron
Whatever.
quarterstaff in time?
Quarterstaffs are generally made of wood, so you can't really make it out of cold iron.
Fair enough.
You could get like a cold iron karma, though, or like a set of nunchucks.
I was gonna say, could he get like a piece that's like a cold iron piece that can be attached to the ends?
I'd allow that, sure. Vastriel, yeah. So guns cost 25% of what they normally cost because they are martial weapons here. So everything in the gun page is 75% off, basically.
Okay. And then whatever you guys want to sell, mark down, and I can go ahead and sell that. Get a small bonus.
Right,
If
so
there's anything.
What gear are you sending to the Vastriel?
I am not sending anything until I see about getting my shield, because I will be selling my current buckler, which is not masterwork or anything.
Yeah, a +1 magic weapons might be a bit beyond the Sandpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go and wait till Magmar to sell those.
I am saving the dragon bits that we have, but I'll be leaving those at in the cave.
All right. Again, do you guys want to make a Google Doc and like keep track of all the stuff in your cave, or do you want me to make like a Discord channel of cave stuff?
I have
I'm
notes in my on my
I'm
character
just
sheet.
I'm marking down in my character sheet that they're in the cave until we
No, I'm
do
saying,
make
do you want a public place so that other people can see what you've put in your cave?
I'm saying I'm having it marked there until we do make that sheet or whatnot.
Okay. Do you want to do that now?
A Discord server or a Discord channel
Okay, I'll
That
make a
probably
Discord
work.
channel.
Yeah.
Alright, so party base.
Basically, the only thing I'm going to be keeping is going to be the dragon teeth.
Alrighty.
Everything else I'm leaving at the base.
Alright, so do.
You said they're 75% off, or are they just going to be 25% off?
They cost 25% of the amount in the book.
Okay.
Okay, there's the party base.
I made a Discord channel for you.
Yep, I am going to start writing down the few dragon things I'm leaving.
Alright, Caius, you doing anything else for the next 2 weeks, or are you looking around for Shayless? Are you speaking to the paladins? Are you getting to know any of the people you've met?
I'm gonna go look out for Shay's dad.
You're gonna go and try and find Venvinder?
Yes, sir.
Alright, you will find him at the Vendor General Store. He is not pissed to see you, but more neutral than he is with his other customers. Hello, Caius. Something I can get you?
No, something I want to talk to you about.
What do you wish to
I
see?
can't keep these nunchucks.
You can't keep these nunchucks. Are they cursed?
Nah, they were giving me under false pretenses.
What do you mean?
The story that you were told about that night wasn't necessarily the truth.
Oh boy.
The what?
So what had happened initially, your daughter Shay, she had approached us after the initial attack on Sandpoint.
My daughter approached
She
you.
had, yes, she had asked me for my assistance, saying that there was like an infestation in the basement or something like that. So that's why I was down there. But unfortunately for me, that wasn't the truth.
When I saw you, your pants were down, and it looks like you were trying to sleep with my daughter. And then you told me it was all a giant misunderstanding.
Oh, it was a misunderstanding, but it got compounded after the fact. But the unfortunate part about me going to help her was I didn't know her intentions, and she kind of overpowered me in the moment.
I find that hard to believe, but
Trust me, I was quite embarrassed.
I appreciate you telling me this. So you did sleep with my daughter?
It didn't get that far. She managed to get my pants down, as you noticed, and when we heard you coming in, I kind of panicked. That's why you find me hiding. That's why you find me hiding in the barrel. I didn't know what to do.
You see him like take a hand to his face, and he's like, he looks like stunned by this revelation. He says, I don't, where is Shayless? know
At
he,
this very moment, I wouldn't be able to tell you that.
You don't know where Shay, and he just faints.
Oh no.
Just on the ground, face first.
Oh no.
Oh, didn't see that one coming. I go over to him and I like try to like
Slap, slap,
help him
slap, slap,
out.
slap. He is out cold.
Jeez.
Do you
All
have
right, I'm
like
gonna go back to the
smelling
party
salts
and
or
tell them
anything?
what happened.
All right.
What was that?
I'm saying, do you have like smelling
Smelling
salts or
salt?
anything?
Oh no.
That would be a no.
All right, Caius, you leave the general store and just leave the guy on the ground. Find the rest of the party who are out doing various things.
Actually, no, I'm gonna specifically go look for Tarek.
All right, you will find Tarek. What are you doing at this time?
I imagine that around this time, Tarek would have probably just left town to go to his old home to go finally see his father again.
Oh shit! All right, yeah. So you will find Tarek on the outskirts of town, heading out to one of the farms.
Hey Tarek, do you know how to help someone that swoons?
What?
I kind of went and told Cinder the truth.
Oh boy! And Tarek just gives a bit of a sigh, puts his hand in his face, and goes, "Oh my gosh." Well, I knew this was going to happen eventually. I didn't think it would be so soon.
Yeah, it's kind of been weighing on my conscience.
It's understandable. Hold on, I'll come with you to help out with it. But after this, I have to go out of town for a bit, just about a mile.
It doesn't seem like much of an issue. He just passed out. I figured you'd probably be the person to ask of how to help him in that situation.
Usually maybe just gently wake him. Although, I could probably just help him up, keep him calm from it, and keep him from fainting again.
So, like, ask him to sit down before I tell him things like that?
That may have been a good idea, I admit.
Alright, so other than that, I shouldn't really have to worry.
Yes, just make sure that he is stable and not going to murder or...
It didn't seem like he was mad. He was more shocked than anything. He didn't hit his head or anything. So
I would hope not, because that might cause an issue.
alright, well, that puts my mind at ease a little bit. I'm gonna go see if he's woken up at this point.
Right. And I'm going to pat his shoulder and be like, just be careful.
All right, he's still out cold by the time you get back there.
Oh boy.
You know, you can just.
So basically, I'm just gonna
Or you can prop him up.
No, I'm not gonna leave him.
Okay.
I'm gonna prop him up, make him comfortable. I'm gonna stay there until he wakes up.
All right, you stare at the man for a few hours. He wakes up and he's just like,
Actually, no, can I change that?
"What?"
I want to set him up, make him comfortable, but then I want to go look for shit.
Alrighty. You may roll me. And so, how are you looking for her? Are you looking with her for your eyes? Are you making a investigation check? Are you, or not investigation, wrong edition? Are you making a diplomacy check to ask around?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that people in town know who she is, so I'm gonna ask if they've seen
You
her.
can roll me a diplomacy check to gather information.
Does his new fame get him a bonus?
Your new fame will make this DC a heck of a lot less. Yes.
Okay. Come on, Kai.
I can still do it without ranks, right?
Yes. Because I imagine Caius's diplomacy is terrible.
Based
Which
on
is
his
why you
presence?
guys should stop going off on your own and work as a party, damn it.
And this is also downtime, so.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, Shayless, I saw her. One of the construction workers took her down from the island. I think she was heading towards Magnamar.
Oh shit.
So she just left?
I don't know. She seemed pretty hungry last I saw her. Looks like she hadn't eaten in a few days.
Oh no.
So she actually left the city. What gate did she leave through?
Left for the South Road.
Alright, thank you.
Bye.
I just dash out to the South Road to see if I can find a guard.
Hello. You find a card. Yes?
Did you see a young teenager pass through here?
All the time.
Her name's Shayless, if you know
yeah,
her. She's daughter of
daughter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she left a few days ago.
Did
Why do
you
you
hear
ask?
Did she mention where she was going exactly?
Shrugs.
Alright, well, thank you. And I just head back to Vinder's house, and I'm just gonna chill there until he wakes up, because now I actually have something to tell him.
Yusjin doing anything else in downtown?
Oh, I wanted to copy the spells and
Which
Burning
spell?
Hands and Shatter. That's it.
All right, just those two? You don't want to carve the rest?
Just those for now.
All right, Burning Hands, the first level spell, so that's a DC 16 spellcraft check.
Right. It's just 10 since I'm alone.
Yeah, you can take 10 on this if you want.
Natural 20.
Never mind, your handwriting is awesome. So another 10 gold, you now have Burning Hands in your spellbook. And okay, you succeeded the second one as well.
Nice.
So you wanted Shatter as well?
Yes.
Yeah, Shatter is a second level spell.
Oh, okay.
So that one was 16.
Yeah, so it costs slightly more to copy, but I imagine you're looking at the same page I'm looking at right now.
I am not, I'll be honest.
Okay. Do you have the player's handbook?
Yes. I just don't know which page it's on.
Alright, I'm currently on, what's it called? Arcane Spells. Yeah, so Arcane Spells is page 219.
Awesome.
Alright, so I'm currently looking at the whole how to add spells to
There
a
it
wizard's
is.
spellbook and writing a new spell into a spellbook page. So you made the spellcraft check, so copying a first level spell is 10 gold, copying a second level spell is 40 gold, third level spell is 90 gold. You seeing that?
Yes.
Yeah, so feel free to read this. But as long as you
I
have
saw this earlier, but I can't remember, so
now you do.
awesome.
You can also sell
I
captured spellbooks for money.
Oh, that's true, because I still do have it.
Mm-hmm. Are you
How
guys
much
selling any of the other loot you guys found?
how much could it go for?
Well, there's still some spells in there you haven't copied out that you
Yeah,
can
I
still
would
learn.
keep. I would.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
just want to know what it would be when I sell it.
Roll me a praise.
Huh.
And then if you want me to sell it, you can add 10% to that.
Ooh.
12, maybe like 1,000 gold-ish.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
Spellbooks are expensive.
Well, yeah, that not
Sure.
surprising.
Other wizards would pay a lot for all those spells, probably.
Yeah, there's a lot of wizards out there who, again, that's another thing you can do in downtime. If you want to make money, something a lot of wizards do is they just they basically say, okay, you want to copy some spells out of my spellbook? Yeah, you can do it. Just pay me a fee.
Awesome.
Okay, that could earn you quite
So
a bit of
if
going.
you're a high level wizard and you want to make some money, you can like set up outside an arcane school and say, you guys want to copy my homework for like $50, or what's it called, like 10 gold a spell?
Blah. I like
That is
it.
definitely a way you can make money.
So, how about for now I'm just gonna check out the magic shop and see if there's anything that could possibly either raise my AC or just catches my eye.
All right, how much money do you have to burn?
1,400.
That is pretty low when it comes to magical items.
True.
Hold on, let me go. 100 item. How much did you say? 1,400?
Yes.
Yeah, that is fairly low when it comes to magic shit.
Yeah, a lot. You had to sell a 10,000 gold dagger for.
Well, you have a
Oh.
bunch of other items you can sell.
Right.
You have all of Nualia's stuff. You have those Bane arrows you found.
Yeah.
You have a whole bunch of stuff off that wizard.
Yeah, I ended up taking 2 things from Nualia, and that was it.
Did you guys like, you can sell her? You have her full plate. You have her Iron Cobra gauntlet, which is also expensive.
Yeah, no one can use the full plate, so that may as well be sold, especially since it's magic.
Do you want to sell it?
I mean, I have no, unless I take a feat to use it, and I'd rather go for.
Are you guys buying stuff or selling stuff? Because those are two different pages for me. Sorry.
I would
I
think
believe we can sell stuff first.
I just want to get all the math out of the way. Sorry.
Yeah.
I would sell the full plate.
If you guys want to sell +1 full plate, you can get 5, 6, 7, 8, 1,800. You guys can get 1,400 gold for that plate.
So basically, double usually. Plus 10%, right?
Oh yeah, plus
540.
10%. So there you go.
That's 540.
Math.
I'm so glad the calculator has a percent button.
There you go.
Nice.
Anything else
So-
you're selling?
Um,
And I imagine you're selling this stuff to like Das and other people in town, yes?
yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple people, more than likely.
Alright,
What
you can roleplay the selling if you want, or we can just do the math. Up to you.
It's
She had a ton of jewelry, apparently.
Yeah, it is about 50 gold worth of jewelry. It's just a whole bunch of rings and diamond necklaces and stuff. If you wear all of this, it'll give you a diplomacy bonus, or you could sell it.
Huh. I actually would it be okay if Tarek takes that jewelry, y'all? Because he already gets. He's got the highest diplomacy, I think, in the party.
go ahead.
This
Okay.
is essentially the equivalent of a healer's kit for diplomacy checks.
Yep, I will add that to my inventory. Let's see.
Yeah, you have 50 gold worth of fancy diplomatic jewelry.
Okay, and that'll be a miscellaneous bonus to diplomacy, which will now be a +7. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you're selling?
That only leaves the Hat of Disguise, the set of sleeves of many garments, the Iron Cobra Gauntlet, the Masterwork Morning Star.
Okay, give me one item at a time. Hold on.
I was just reading off to the party, not you.
Oh, sorry.
So that we could decide.
Yeah.
And the teddy bear of Hugs and Happiness.
Because every good villain needs a teddy bear.
That little bit just really killed me about the fact that we killed her. That she had one of those. It really made me think there was something still innocent about her.
Are you keeping the teddy bear?
I don't know if Tarek. Well, actually, I could keep that for Tarek to give to someone someday.
Right,
Or we could just like put it up somewhere in the. Put that up somewhere in the hideout.
How much is that thing worth, by the way?
It's
just
a teddy bear? No way, or no value.
I wasn't sure.
Toy.
I wasn't sure if because of the fact that it's of Hugs and Happiness, if it had like a magic calming enchantment or something.
It's covered in Care Bear power.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be something I'd give to a poor little orphan child if I ever meet one.
Right.
Reading off what Tarek put in the loot room, the screenshot. Do we need a comb?
Nope. Tarek uses magic for his hair.
A fine silk gown.
Does anyone wear dresses in this party?
Cannot relate.
Ever burning torch.
We could probably install that into the hideout as well. Or sell it, because magic.
The pearl earring.
Tarek already has earrings. So, unless anyone else wants it.
And then the spellbooks, which Yushin has.
Yep. So I think that was everything, because I took the teddy bear and the jewelry. Everything else except for the wand and the medallion from Nualia is being sold, I think.
What, no one wants their pet robo-snake?
Does anyone want a pet robo-snake?
I have my summons.
The Iron Cobra Gauntlet basically 3 times per day you can turn it into an Iron Cobra, which remains animated for about an hour. It can also turn back into a gauntlet, and you can also refill its poison.
That would actually be good for you guys, I think.
Per day?
For the gauntlet, armor?
3 times per day you can turn it into a snake, and it remains active for a total of 1 hour per day.
Is it an intelligent creature?
No, it's
like, can we use scouting or anything like that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Is it considered armor?
It doesn't count as armor, it's just a gauntlet.
All right. Well, if no one else takes it, I'll hold it.
You can take it then.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, you got
Sounds
it.
promising.
All right, let me.
You want to send me the stats for it?
Yeah, can do. So to do.
Thanks, so.
I will.
I will mention this is worth like $8,000.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you, Caius, because I copied the message.
Oh, you copied the stats for the.
Yeah, I copied your message that you had about it and sent it to him just now.
Yeah. So, and this summons another creature. So let me screenshot the stats of the creature it summons. Why is the monk getting all the summons? What the fuck?
He makes the most use of the crossbow because he has a lower.
Well, if we go into my backstory, when I was raised in like my homeland and stuff, I wasn't like most of the people there were like naturally born to magic, but I wasn't. So maybe this is me making up for it.
True, you only have a tiny bit of magic. And you have that new drink magic, that open close spell.
Speaking of grog,
No,
That's another one of the things on your to-do list.
Yeah,
Is anybody taking the Morning Star?
No, I already have a Morning Star that is a cold iron one, much more useful for us.
Okay, how much would that one, the Masterwork Morning Star, be worth?
Hold on, I'm sending the Iron Cobra stats to Caius.
Alright.
So this is the stats of your snake buddy. A Masterwork Morningstar, you could sell that for 154 plus the 10%.
The 154 before the 10%?
Yeah, 154 and then plus 10%.
Alright, I'll
I
add the
can't-
10% later.
I thank you for doing math for me.
Okay, and then the sleeves of many garments and the head of disguise.
All right, the sleeves of many garments. You would. I think you already have. I think I already gave you guys a set of those. Basically,
Yeah,
a set of armbands. You can change your clothing. It's
That's-
worth 200 gold or 100
Yep.
if sold.
Yushin started the game with one of those.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
sure you don't want to keep those?
Someone else could make use of them probably, but I don't think Tarek would.
I think I can keep those just in case.
Okay.
All right, you now have infinite fashions.
Plus, you
Okay.
can take the hat, which you could make yourself look like a conquistador.
A hat of disguise, basically, it allows you to alter your appearance as per disguise self. So you can seem a foot taller, a foot shorter, thinner, or fatter. You cannot change your creature type, so you're stuck as being a humanoid. But you could disguise yourself as like a half orc, an elf, a dwarf, etc.
Is
And
there a
basically, it
limited
gives you
time?
plus 10 on. There is no limit on time, as long as you have the hat on.
Okay.
Which is how Natalia is.
It gives you a plus 10 bonus on disguise checks, but obviously anyone who interacts with your garments may realize they're illusionary.
Okay.
It is an iconic D&D item. Are you keeping that or are you selling it?
I'm keeping that too.
Cool. All right. Write it down in your character sheet.
Yep.
Okay, so I think that's basically everything that we were keeping.
Yeah. And then anything from people's.
Do we want to sell the 20 doses of liquid rage?
Yeah,
That
you
I've
also
been-
have those.
there's no alchemist in town that's going to be able to use it.
Anymore.
True, but we could sell them once we reach Magnamar.
Well, have
Yeah,
you
let's-
reached Magnamar yet?
Considering we just find out about Shayla, we might want to head that way soon.
Probably in the next few days after this. So I imagine this is probably around the time that the 2 weeks have fully passed.
All right, so are you guys taking 2 weeks of downtime or a month of downtime?
Can I finish asking about the loot?
Oh, sorry. My bad. What's your next question? Asriel? Asriel.
Okay.
There you go.
Discord just broke for a second.
It happens.
Do we have a use for a Masterwork short bow?
Is it a martial weapon or no?
It is a martial weapon. Yep.
Tarek cannot use it.
Like you're the only
Can or
person in the
cannot?
party who can use bows, Vastriel.
Okay. I do not need it. I have something much better. And then, how much would that sell for?
A masterwork short bow. That is off the top of my head. That is 150 plus 175, 100, maybe 50, maybe 80 gold plus the 10%.
Okay.
We also have the chainsaw,
You also have that, yes.
which is
Okay.
half battery, but still.
There may have been
How
more loot in
much?
that complex you guys just decided not to look for.
I was going to, but then we wanted to leave and get rid of everything.
Yeah.
We could always go back once the goblins. Well, actually, I imagine at some point I talked with the mayor and had her send an ambassador to meet the goblins.
All right, well, we'll talk. We're talking about that once
I-
Vassal finishes with loot.
Yeah. And then, horse chopper? Asked for a horse chopper?
Same price, basically.
Okay.
Sell it.
Yep, and then, chainsaw?
Chainsaw. I'm gonna go grab the price on that. And Caius, no, not unless you can throw your fists at people.
You know, like Baymax. Unless you turn it into Baymax, I don't think so.
The chainsaw is half charged, so that is worth that divided by 4. It is due divided by 4. 675 gold plus the 10%.
Alright. Okay. Give me a second to add 10% all that, unless anybody else has something.
I'm good. We're keeping the dragon bits since they could be useful someday.
Okay. And then also want to mention at the end, I want to get a dragoon.
You want to
pistol,
get a dragoon pistol?
Yep, which is 375 after getting rid of the adding the 75.
Cool. Alrighty. Do you want to make it masterwork for another 300 gold?
Yes.
Alright. Keep in mind, dragoon pistols have to fire dragoon cartridges.
Okay.
Which means buy or make some of those.
Yeah, so dragoon cartridges are 30 gold each, but you can make them for 3 gold each.
Okay.
And oh yeah, also so the thing about dragoon cartridges is they hold 3 bullets, and you can fire them like bang, 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 and then it is a reload to reload the other 3.
Okay. Yeah, I probably won't get that then, because the extra ammo.
Yeah, it requires a special type of ammunition.
Okay, then. Yeah, I'll just get the double barrel then.
Alright, do you want a masterwork double barrel?
Yes.
Cool, add not another 300 gold.
Alright.
You can technically fire both barrels at once, as long as you're okay with, like, the neg 4.
But I also got the double shot feat.
Oh yeah, so you have your double shot feat, so you don't even need to do that.
Nice.
$2,721.4.
That's how much we have left?
That's how much I got for selling everything.
Alright, and you splitting that 4 ways?
Yep. So 5 by 4, 680 per person.
Nice.
Okay, write that down.
Holy shit, 680 gold.
Right,
Yep.
you can write that in loot room if you want.
I'm just doing a little bit of math in my head. That puts me to 17. Let's see, 96. So 80 makes it 76. Yeah, 176. 1,776 gold is how much Tarek has now for himself.
That's quite a bit.
Yep, definitely gonna be helpful trying to get that shield.
Are you guys keeping those Bane arrows you found?
I think we were. I'm trying to remember what they were good against elves, weren't
They
they?
are elf Bane arrows.
Yeah, I don't remember who was keeping them. I think Caius was keeping them so he could try and stab someone else with them. Right?
No, I wasn't keeping those guys.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I have no use for them. I can't use arrows.
And I'm pretty sure I'm the only elf we've encountered so far.
I mean, Tasuda.
We are going to Magnemar.
Tasuda was an elf. He was
Can
a
I?
half elf.
Fair enough. Can I put them in my crossbow?
It is a what's it called? It is an arrow, not a bolt. You can totally
Fair.
convert
You
an
did that
arrow
last
into
time.
a
Yeah.
bolt, though.
Oh,
And yeah, Das will do that for you, no charge, since you guys are famous and whatnot. So you can turn them into bolts if you want.
If we turn them into bolts, I'll take them.
Sounds cool.
And you said they're elfbane arrows.
They are Elfbane, yes. So
Or elfbane bolts now.
yeah, so you probably shouldn't stab yourself at them.
yeah. Stabbing Tarek is fine. Not you. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Anyone else doing anything else in downtime, or?
Like said, I had two things I was gonna do. One was try and get the mayor to send an ambassador to meet with the goblins.
All right. So
So that
you're
they
gonna sit down with the mayor. And who exactly would you like us to send to meet with these goblins? Are you sure treating with goblins is a good idea, Tarek?
well, it's mutually beneficial, and they were kind enough to let us stay with them for some time while we were resting.
They're
After
still
all,
goblins. They did attack our town.
out of desperation, though I admit,
Uh,
they were they. You see, what they don't have any way to make their numbers larger. They're desperate right now. If
and
they
this is our problem. How?
well, I oh, hold on, I got a dog getting sick next to me.
All right, rest of the party, you're welcome to be with Tarek as you're talking to the mayor.
Well, you see how much damage they did to the town, yeah?
Yes.
Well, if we allied with them, if something else decided to go against the town, we could obviously use their help.
I would just like to know you're also putting a lot of faith in Goblin.
I have to agree with Caius here. You want us to recruit goblins as guards? Have you seen how vicious the little creatures can be?
I'm not saying as guards at all. Trust me. I'm
So
saying
what
more
are you
as
saying?
And fodder.
more as like an ally. If something happens, then you can send a request to help, and they'll.
Should we really be relying on goblins for the town's protection?
Well, if they want mutual benefit, then yes.
And what mutual benefit are we going to give them? I can't create goblin women out of thin air.
That's not necessarily what we were going for, but
So what are we to give them in exchange for this?
well, it's mutual. First of all, mutual protection. Second of all, we could always look for female goblins.
So we are to send a. You want me to send a detachment of guards to protect a random tribe of goblins in the middle of nowhere, under the slim hope that they may at one point return the favor? And you want us to find these goblin whores? I'm sorry, I don't see how that. But I understand you're quite beneficial, but we're very low on manpower as is, and I don't see how this benefits the town in any way. They're
Is anyone else gonna say
goblins.
something?
Vasriel, Caius?
I'm on the mayor's side.
Oh, you're on the mayor's side. Vasriel?
I'm out selling stuff.
Cool. You're alone in here, Yuzjin.
Yeah, well, Tarek is.
Tarek screwed us again.
Okay, well, I'd like people other than Tarek to roleplay, damn it.
Hey,
So
I'm
that's why I'm
trying.
putting Yuzjin on the spot here. What use is these goblins to my town? Or not my town, our town. The town thanks you all. I would be willing to throw all of you a massive party for everything that you've done. But
To
I
be
don't see
completely
how.
honest, I think that Tarek was just trying to save our asses. And he just said whatever came to his mind at first.
Alright, so what are we to do then? Nothing?
We do have a paladins here.
We do,
Uh-huh.
yes, and they're not getting to work until you deal with their nonsense. You really ought to speak to Ruthgar again.
That was.
I'm sure he's not going to be happy about us trying to befriend goblins either.
Probably not. He is not the nicest man in the world. Lord knows
Yep.
how he ended up in command of some paladins.
Do you know where he is?
Yes, he's in the tents on the outside of town. Did he speak to you about what their order's been up to lately?
We actually haven't talked to them since we got back.
I would suggest doing that.
That was one of the three things I was thinking of to do. But probably the last to do before we left. Since from Magnivar.
Alright, so we're doing nothing with regards to the goblins then?
I had no idea what you all decided because I was in the other room. Sorry.
Well, the mayor thinks that it's a bad idea to befriend goblins. Caius also thinks it's a bad idea to befriend goblins.
And goblins, I admit they aren't exactly the nicest at times, but they are beneficial to aid us. As you said yourself, we are low on manpower, and perhaps if some of them came here to aid with the defenses, it could help bolster us. And I think for mutually beneficial, we simply just don't try and slaughter them. Because
That's what you should say, but it's putting a lot of faith in goblins. And the mayor also said, what are we going to offer them in return?
what we offer them is the fact that we don't slaughter them and just wipe them out. That's their biggest issue with people like us. With law, the word.
So we're basically going to threaten them and make them our slaves?
No. It's a mutually beneficial situation. They don't get slaughtered, which is what they don't want.
Because they're being forced to help us. What if they decide not to help us?
If they decide not to help
We're pretty
us,
much putting them between a rock and a hard place, which isn't a very good decision to do with goblins, I think.
simply just don't attack them and they don't attack us. Simple as that.
You did promise them something, though, didn't you?
My promise was that they would have their own sort of protection, a mutual protection of both Sandpoint and their tribe. That was all I promised them.
And that sounds like a discussion you're going to have with the mayor now. Because he doesn't seem like he's down for that idea. Considering they just
I'm a
attacked the town.
by the way.
Sorry, she, my bad. Apologies.
I didn't know what you meant.
I don't see color or gender.
I can get you I thought I gave you a picture of this character, but okay, fine, I'll get you a picture.
No, you definitely did.
He just did a misspeak. That's all. I can see about speaking with her as best I can. Like I said, it's simply to see what's the best solution here that can help benefit everyone. The goblins were kind of not.
Honestly, in my experience, man, you can't make everybody happy. It's impossible.
We can at least make peace. So that there isn't having to be any unhappiness or excessive happiness.
So, Miss Mayor, what do you think?
I do not feel great about allying our city with a bunch of wild goblins, especially so soon after said wild goblins wiped out half the town.
It is a bit of a risk, I admit. But Rip Nugget and his tribe are, as I said, they are desperate. In their case, the reason they attacked is because of a deal they made with someone that was promising something that could allow them to cross.
Was this
But
someone New Orleans?
that wasn't coming out. What'd you say, Nikias?
That someone was Nualia, right?
I was hoping to avoid the name, but yes. She had promised them children, other goblins. Most of their tribe is from her, but
That's horrifying.
yes. And sadly, we found out why it was like that, but I'd rather not besmirch her name more than it already has been.
You're telling me Nualia
Father,
is a problem that will need to be dealt with eventually.
she is already dealt with. Sure. With Father Xanthus' permission, I was able to bury her.
That's good news.
It's unmarked at the time, but it is on holy ground, so she shouldn't. Nothing should take hold of her.
And I should hope not. If you want someone buried in Sandpoint, we've had enough skeletons to last a lifetime here. So,
And
what
that
are we going to do about this goblin nonsense? Are you absolutely certain you want to sign what, a trade agreement?
it, in a sense, yes. I was hoping to at least allow the goblins to have some sort of protection. We don't attack them, and they aid us when we need it.
And you're sure the goblins are going to follow up on their end?
I'm certain that as long as I am the one to be able to contact them, or someone like myself, that understands their plight as an outsider.
All right, I will make the necessary arrangements, but I'm going to ask one thing from you, which is to say, if we're going to be having goblins in this city, and we're going to be having them with much more frequency than we've been having so far, perhaps you could come up with some sort of, oh, I don't know, goblin information campaign? Because right now most people here are terrified of goblins, and no offense meant, drow and half orcs as well. They're just far too different from what most people are used to seeing. It's mostly humans as far as the eye can see. Now, if you
Exactly.
want to fight that disinformation, you're more than welcome to do so. You want to
And
make some sort of campaign against goblin racism, I'll leave that up to you and how you want to arrange that.
it may also help if I help the goblins learn a little bit to make them a little bit more less frightening to people.
That is a great idea, and that sounds like something perfect we can do in a Turner session.
Woo!
Because I don't think we want to spend the rest of this about talking goblin politics. Yeah, Goblin 2.
Nope.
There you go.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, Tarek only had 2 more things, one of which is private, and the other is talking with the paladins, which we can all do as a group.
Alright,
But y'all can join in the private one if you want, because y'all gonna meet Tarek's dad.
Okay, do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that after session?
I'm good with either. It depends on if the party's okay with it.
Does Tarek invite the party?
I probably would have mentioned to them that I'm gonna head out.
I think it'd be a good idea to tell the paladins that Nualia has been neutralized.
I was thinking to speak with the paladins once we had a bit of time to rest and such, as well as once we had the goblin handled.
That's fair. Well, I know where they are. They're outside the town when you're ready.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. I'll actually probably be passing by their camp.
Alright, so the party's going to go talk to the paladins?
Yeah. Depends.
Birds one stone.
This time Vass is joining.
Alrighty, cool. Let me go grab my description. Alrighty. So you guys go asking around for the paladin commander. He tells you his name is Ruthgar, and you guys are led into a tent. And where was that description? The floor in this tent is messy and unkempt, with mugs and other plates left haphazardly wherever there was room to be found. There was a desk filled with all manner of old portraits from a lifetime of campaigning that could be found at the far end of the room, as well as papers, ink, pens, quills, and other writing paraphernalia. You see an armor stand containing a gleaming suit of plate armor stood next to a fantastically polished shield and mace, sized for someone quite large. Standing in the room was a man. He was dressed in a mixture of noble's garb and padded gambeson. He was human, and his hair was a mixture of black and gray, though mostly gray. He stood approximately 6'2" and walked like a soldier, his eyes betraying a lifetime of military experience and command. What do you do?
Well, given my last interaction with this guy, I'm gonna be the last one to go in.
Who goes in first?
What did I miss?
You guys
with
walked into a tent. Do you want me to just read the description again?
Just make a quick one. So
You walk into a tent. You walk into a tent. There is a desk. There is a armor stand with a very fancy set of plate armor and shield and mace on it. There's a guy in here. He is human. He looks kind of old, black and gray hair. He is obviously a soldier. He's 6'2", and he's built like a truck.
and why are we here?
Because people directed you to the paladin commander.
Awesome.
This man's name is Ruthgar, as you've been told. I don't think Houston's actually met this character yet.
He met him briefly. It was the session he came in.
Oh yeah,
Right.
this was the character you met on the session you joined the party.
Yeah, didn't you see them like coming in basically?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's in a way the paladin we had, who was Neth's son.
Yeah, which
was the
we tried to make work, but he left after one session. So, and yes, thank you, Vasriel. So who is talking to this person if Tarek isn't?
Tarek is going to, but he's going in the last. I would say
who's going in first?
I honestly don't know what we are here to talk to him about.
He had a task for us but we had to delay it due to having to rush the business.
Okay.
I don't necessarily remember what he asked of us though.
The thing
I
is,
wasn't here.
Oh my God, the party doesn't remember what they were supposed to do.
Okay, all right. Since everyone else is confused, yeah,
Okay.
Tarek will go.
Party. No. All right. How about this? Out of game, party. You can roll me a knowledge remembering shit check of what you guys have in relation to these paladins.
I remember myself. It
Okay.
basically
Well, then you can
Would
tell them in character.
Would that just be Would that just be intelligence?
Yeah, straight in check.
I remember out of character exactly what it is. It's just trying to describe it in character. That's the little thing.
All right. Well, Yuzjin doesn't remember in character.
But yeah, it's just trying to.
Can I roll to read their minds?
You can roll me a knowledge remembering shit check.
I don't think I've met this guy though.
You probably would have. You probably
You
overheard.
never know who this guy is. Cool.
No.
All right. I love it.
I left the session before the Paladins came.
All right.
Yeah.
What do
That
you
was
guys
his
do
last-
then?
Okay, yeah, Tarek will go in first since everyone else is.
Goes in first. Oh boy. All right. So the guy, what's it called? Ruthgar turns around. He looks at you. Instant frown on his face, and he's going to say, "I understand you are Tarek."
That's correct. Tarek Ember, cleric of
Tarek
Sanctuary.
Ember. Wonderful. My name is Lord Knight Ruthgar of Sarenrae.
Pleasure to meet you, sir. And I'll just lightly tap at my holy symbol a little bit, which is the golden one around the neck still.
He is not wearing a holy symbol. Alright, and who are these? Are you the rest of the mercenaries that Sheriff Hemlock has been telling me about?
Well, I don't think we're... I think we have a name now, right? We decided on one, yes?
I believe.
And what is your name?
I think we were going with the Sentinels, right?
Yes, that's it.
Alright,
We're the
Caius, Vasriel, Yuzjin, do you guys say anything to this guy?
Wait, am I muted?
Nope.
No.
Not.
I believe we met previously. But less mercenaries, but and more just adventurers. But close.
Half-orcs and wizards, my favorite. Adventurers, you say you are. Wonderful. Such a wonderful profession, wouldn't you say?
Definitely.
I was an adventurer once. I had a whole team. And you know how we all ended? They all stabbed me in the back for money, is what they did.
Right.
I apologize. That happened.
Stupid elf. Him and Alexander. Or not him and Alexander. Him and Aquar. Always so close. Always covering up for each other. I always knew Pepe would come back into my life. I just never expected the priests to break church doctrine to do it.
I don't think I understand, sir.
It's horrible, really. It is a stain on the reputation of the Lady Sword. What sort of warriors of justice are we if we cannot even contain a single set of God's forsaken bones? One single skeleton! And of course, it was the orc skeleton. Of all the disgusting necromancer that our order hunts, it had to be the orc who went missing.
Is this relevant at the moment?
My order came here to help you with your little holy water problem. In return, I was under the impression from Hemlock that a group of mercenaries would be assisting my order in the recovery of some sensitive cargo.
And that's what we came to talk with you about.
Yes.
We were needing some time to rest after the encounter we had in Thistletop.
No matter. I
Thanks for
can
that.
give you the details if you have time now, Orc.
I wouldn't mind if you just call me by my name, please.
Tarek, right. And you are... Gestures to the rest of the party?
Yushin.
Yuzjin.
Vasriel Valdemar.
Valdemar. I know that name. Are you from Magnamar, boy?
I am. It's my family's home.
You make quite fine ships. And you'll see the guy actually smile for like the first time since you've met him. You,
Baz, your family makes ships?
Yes, Vastriel's family makes ships, Kaya suddenly realizes.
That's why I have the woodworking.
Hashtag everything is connected.
Oh yeah.
Done.
You, Elf. What's your name?
I'm Caius.
Caius.
And I'd prefer Drow.
Drow. Interesting. Quite the balls you've got on that little body of yours, then. Not many people I know would admit to being part of the Underdark.
It's part of who I am. I can't forget it.
There are people out there who would kill you simply for that knowledge alone. Myself included.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, Tarek, the moment she says that, Tarek gets a little bit on defensive and gets a little bit in front of Caius. Like, yeah, just a little bit in front.
It's a challenge if you want it to be a challenge, Elf. Right now I have a job for you. And if you want to avoid your payment for the amount of holy water we've been going through for your cave system down there, I suggest you assist our order.
Well, that's what we're here for.
We already agreed to the deal.
Wonderful. I need you to recover a skeleton.
Sounds simple enough.
Approximately 30 years ago, prior to the founding of this order, I ran an adventuring party by the name of the Green Guard. Our members included myself, a elven cleric of Desna, or not Desna, of Erastil by the name of Pepeel, a halfling bard by the name of Fred, and the late Aquar, a half-orcish necromancer. Though, I will say, the moment we discovered his necromancy, our entire group disbanded. In the time since, I have been pursuing him, but he has always eluded my grasp until he was slain. We finally found his evil ways caught up to him. We found his bones, and we had them exhumed and brought to a cathedral in Magnamar, where they have been staying for approximately 15 years. A few weeks ago, however, our church was broken into, our guardians turned into skeletons, and the bones of the necromancer were suddenly missing. However, I did find this, and he's going to hold up a holy symbol of Erastil. This is Pepeel's.
I see.
I
Would
would
Tarek
like you to go to this priest. I would like you to rip his head off, and I'd like you to recover the skeleton.
would Tarek recognize the whole "how does someone turn into a skeleton" situation?
You are aware. Well, no. In this case, he says the person already died, and he dug up the bones of the already dead guy and put them in a holy cathedral.
Oh no, because he said that the guardians got turned into skeletons.
Oh yeah, I believe you don't need to make a check that like create undead and those related spells exist.
So a person can randomly be just turned into an undead creature.
Or not directly, but you can kill someone and turn them into an undead with animate dead.
Oh. I wasn't sure if there was.
Yes, death is the primary cause of turning into a skeleton usually.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was some other way it happened.
No, it's usually it requires a knife to the face first.
Okay. Just double checking.
But yes, you can definitely see this guy's just getting really angry as he's talking to you. And he says, I found this, which is Pepeel's holy symbol, and I'd like you to cut the head of that cleric right off, because he's probably a necromancer as well.
We can see what we can do.
You can roll me a sense motive, or you can roll me a wisdom check here.
Yeah, I'll do that wisdom. Not sense motive.
Or sense motive. Also, rest of party as well.
Sense motive is definitely really high for me, even with just one rank. So.
Okay.
Sure.
This is some sketchy ass fucking evidence, and also what's it called? Erastil is a lawful good deity. So you going and killing a lawful good priest of a fellow deity is on vague charges of necromancy is probably not the best thing to do if you want to keep your cleric powers.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention it right away. Just be a little bit cautious, because this guy is very aggressive towards us already, and he is mad. I do not want a repeat of Romero.
Rest of party. Can people apart from Tarek please talk?
I'm on the verge of fighting this guy.
Right.
You're welcome to.
And that is why I'm keeping you and him separated.
Do you guys ask any questions about
this? I think we know all we need to know, but let's talk about this for a second. Are you guys sure this is a good idea? Because it doesn't feel right, that's for sure.
Who are you asking, right. The party or the paladin?
The party.
Okay. You turn to the party.
I ask the paladin, Are you completely sure that this was Pepeel's doing?
I found his deity's holy symbol. Why else would I find a symbol of Erastil in the Temple of Sarenrae?
But
lawful
would
good.
that necessarily mean that he did it?
Obviously. Fucking elf always hated me.
Are you sure it wasn't the other way around?
I know he was best buds with the orc before he died. He probably broke him out is what he did.
All sounds kind of like conjecture.
You're simply, sir, I hate to say this, but you're simply putting your own feelings, from what I can tell, in the way of the truth of this.
Well, this is the only lead I have. Pepeel is the one connected to this, I swear.
Have you
Would
actually
you like us to go find more leads?
I would like you to go down to Magnamar, find Pepeel, and ask him what the hell happened here. If you find evidence of wrongdoing, I want you to kill him immediately.
Not all wrongdoing has to do with something evil. Sometimes it's done in good.
Right.
And will take a few steps back at that.
We shall investigate this further, and if we do find it is Pepeel who did this, then he will be killed. If it is not, we will report back and probably go find him and kill him too.
Well, let's get to it then.
Let's leave him be. Let him settle. And I think I'll back out of the tent first and make sure Caius is coming with me.
Let go of me.
Don't cause a fight, Caius. We don't need this.
I drag Caius out too.
Alright, you guys drag Caius out of the tent.
Yeah, we are trying to keep him from just going
Alright,
for.
Caius, if you actually want to resist, you can make this a grapple check.
I'm not resisting. He's just irritating me.
Alright.
The other guy, not Tarek and Bass.
Alright. Party is now outside the tent.
Well, that definitely is an interesting situation. Why would
I don't trust him.
I agree? There's something more to this.
No, really?
That is why I specified we will investigate it further.
Exactly. But the thing is, Erastil's a deity. It has nothing to do with necromancy. I can understand if he was friends with the necromancer, but he wouldn't go around just causing undeath wherever he goes.
Something tells me that might have been planted.
It has to be. That's the only explanation.
Where do you guys think is the best place to start?
Where else?
I wasn't entirely listening to him.
The only thing we can start is down in Magnamar.
Oh, also, I'll say the paladin gave you the cleric's address before you guys left.
Okay.
Paladin's name again?
You did say it was in the chapel in Magnamar.
Yes.
I assume I would know where that is anyways.
You live in Magnamar, so absolutely.
Yeah.
The paladin's name was Ruthgar.
Ruthgar. I can spell it for you if you want.
Before we go, I do have one more task. If you'd like to join me, you can. But it's just a bit of town. We can leave. We can depart tomorrow after I do this.
Sure, let's see what you got.
Oh boy.
While you go do that, there's a little bit of information I need to go tell Vinder. I'm sure he's awake by now. You guys just want to meet me back at the gates?
Sounds like a good idea.
I shouldn't go
Okay, and those of us going with me will be heading just a little bit outside of town, probably mm, a, about a quarter mile beyond where the tents are, maybe, to his little farm. But we can do that if we want to do the whole information giving to vendors scene.
I'm basically just going to tell him what I found out about Shay and that we're going to find her right now.
Yeah.
Please do. Please do. I miss Shayless. I miss her so much.
You should probably also tell her how much you love her.
I do so every day. She is the light of my world.
She's starting to get to an age where she's really needs her independence.
No, don't say that. She's my little angel, and she'll be that way forever.
I understand that. I'm still my mother's little angel. But as soon as we find her, we will bring her back.
Please do. I cannot bear to think of what's happened to her.
She's fine. She's strong. Just try to keep yourself busy, and we'll be back before you know it.
I am. Please, if you need anything, and he just gestures to his whole shop. Please let me know.
I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll be back. I'll be back.
All right.
And
Yuzjin, what are you up to?
I believe I went with Tarek.
yeah,
All right. So what are you and Tarek doing?
Tarek is going to that little farm outside of town.
All right. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do that after session? Because that's going to take a while.
I mean, it's not that long of a talk. It's more. I could do more in a turn a session if I have to.
Just because that's going to take a while is all I think.
Yeah, maybe I can actually do the actual talk in a turn a session.
Do you mind? Sorry, I'm just trying to get the party moving again.
You're good.
Righto.
All right, so you guys have that conversation. Vasriel, you doing anything before you leave?
I'm just going along with Tarek.
Going along with Tarek. Cool. All right.
Which means after that talk, we head back to town.
All right, so I'll set that up in a turn a session once we're done here. But all right, you guys meet up with Caius.
Before I left, I took a piece of Shay's clothes so I can get Vasily to help track and stuff.
Ah.
Awesome.
Oh, we're gonna bring.
Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think. So what time do you guys leave at?
Well, what time would it probably be about now?
We're in downtime. It can be any fucking time you want it to be.
Let's see. Do we want to leave early morning? In which case, I could set my spells for that day for travel.
Maybe midday wouldn't be bad.
Can we pick up party rations before we leave?
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
I kind of need rations. I'm down to 2 days worth.
I have 8.
Mate,
so
you fuckers are famous. You guys don't need to pay for rations.
If
you guys, also you're friends with Vendor, so if you guys go into Ben Vendor's shop and say we need rations, he will give you as many rations as you can carry.
I think I'm going to go up to 16 days worth of rations to be safe.
Keep in mind that's a lot of. Keep in mind weight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, it's been 2 weeks, so keep in mind most of your ability damage is also probably gone by this point.
Yeah. Let's see. A single day's worth of rations is about half a pound. I think no, it's a full pound. So there. And I am good for my carry weight still with that.
All right. So what time do you guys leave for Magnemar?
I'm just gonna myself for a day.
Pardon?
I'm gonna because I imagine that hey we're I probably would have reset my spells for this.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna quickly do that because I had set them up for a different thing. But yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah, speaking of which, of crap with spells and stuff, Yushin, did you want to make any scrolls in this 2-week period?
Oh, I forgot I could do that.
Scroll? Did you want me to explain how Scribe Scroll works?
Yes, actually, that would be nice.
Alright, so Scribe Scroll is basically what you've been doing, but backwards. You can you can take any spell in your spellbook that you've prepared that day, and you can make a scroll. It takes about 2 hours as long as it's cost less than 250 gold. So as an example, what's a spell in your spellbook you'd like to make a scroll out of?
How about Scorching Ray?
Scorching Ray. Alrighty. So normally a scroll of Scorching Ray costs 150 gold. Since you're making it yourself, it is it is half of that. So that is 75 gold. Do you have 75 gold you want to spend on this project?
More than enough, trust me.
Okay,
So, is there a limit as to how many I can make, or?
It takes 2 hours per scroll. So not really in this situation, no.
Oh.
How long is it going to take us to get to Magnamar?
Let me open up the map of Sandpoint. Or the...
We had like the perfect no problem ride there.
Is it on this map or no? It's on the Magnamar is on the Varsinia map, which is in Discord. Yeah, Magnamar from Sandpoint is about 10 on. So if those are, that is 120 miles. That's like half of that. So about 60 miles or so. And what's the speed in your carriage?
I don't remember. I
Well,
think
you should have these things written down.
I think it was shit. Let me see if
Isn't it based on horses?
Oh yeah, so if what's called so if your horses are 40 feet, and it's 60 miles, yeah, you can get there in about 2.5 days.
Okay.
All right, and okay, where was it? Yeah, so you want to make a scroll of Scorching Ray. So the first thing you do when you're making a magic item is you spend the money. So spend 75 gold.
Right.
Then it's going to take you about 2 hours to do this, and a spellcraft check. The spellcraft check is 5 plus the caster level of the item you're trying to make. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I will be giving him guidance for each of these rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing 4 of different spells. So
yeah, so it's a spellcraft check for each.
1d20 plus. Oh, guidance, you say?
Yep, you so +1 because I can't actually spellcraft check to help you unless I hold the paper.
All right. So which ones are conjuration? 2 of them. Oh, the conjuration bonus is affected, right? Or is
yeah,
in
so
effect?
You get +2 whenever you're dealing with conjuration magic.
So that's 2 of these. And
21
2
and
of these.
14 and 20.
So these are all second level spells, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 75 gold per scroll, and you succeed at making all 4.
Oh, nice.
Oh, except for Infernal Healing. So that's that.
Oh, no, the 14's a success.
Very nice.
The DC is
how
6.
much is a level 1? How much is a level 1 spell?
Nice.
Oh, a level 1 scroll is 25 gold, so it's 12.5 gold to make it.
Oh, cool.
I have to go.
Alright, are you done for the day? Or?
Yeah.
Should I round up or down?
No, you have silvers.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, so do you have to go, Vastriel?
Yeah.
Sorry. We can call it here. We're just doing downtime stuff.
Okay.
Alright.
See ya.
Mm-hmm. And hold on, let me point you to the right part of the player's handbook for crafting magic items. I think it's in here somewhere. Magic items. No, it's not in the player's handbook. Weird. So to create a scroll, you need the supply of choice writing materials. So yeah, it's 12.5 gold times the level of the spell times the level of the caster. So if you're making a first level scroll of Infernal Healing, it's 12.5 times 1 times 1. So total is 12.5 per scroll. All writing implements used to scribe the scroll must be fresh and unused. You need to have prepared the spell in order to describe it. The material component, you pay the money when you start scribing. It requires 2 hours per 250 gold.
Yeah, most likely he prepared each one at some point.
Yep.
So.
What, Yuzjin? Yuzjin, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Someone came in.
Alright, so what's your question?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a question.
Alright, so you scribed the 4 scrolls. Do you want to make any others?
No, those are good for now.
Alrighty. And does Caius, Tarek, you guys want to do any downtime before you go?
The only thing I was gonna do was I basically did everything, which was upgrade my look with, including that new jewelry. I got the, I'll do the talk with the dad in a Turner session.
Alright, we can
And
do it now. We ended like an hour early, so.
doing it in a Turner session might be a little better, especially since I've been so tongue-tied tonight.
Fair enough. Everyone's been pretty tongue-tied tonight for one reason. Everyone's not used to everything happening on a Monday, I think.
Yeah. It might be that. Ones were a little bit more adjusted as well, though.
Also, alright, so for ending session here, something else happened in the middle of the session. Mr. What's it called? Yuzjin. Guess who poked me just like a few hours ago?
Who?
Mr. Dungeon Smasher. The gnomish fighter.
Right.
He poked me and was like, hey, I can't find the Discord server. And I'm like, yeah, the game kind of exploded. And I was thinking maybe add him to this one?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. He's pretty friendly.
You think he'd be a good fit?
Yeah.
Hey, we might meet him on the road.
Yeah,
Is
that's
he
what I was
free on
thinking.
Mondays?
Alright, I'm gonna give him a poke then to be our number 6.
So
Hopefully he
I take
responds.
he's free?
Pardon?
I take he's free on Mondays?
I have no idea. I just poked him and said, are you around? But he
Cool.
was just messaging me right now, so I was like, well, shit, alright, he might be a cool fit.
Neato.
Yeah, I'm sorry
For now,
today's
I gotta...
session was a bit less exciting than normal, just because it's downtime stuff, and usually we do
Yeah, that's
downtime
fine.
stuff in between sessions, but,
Yeah, this was still good because, hey, Tarek's 25.
yeah, Tarek's
Ooh.
25, your base is now full of points. I can actually, on that note, on the subject of base stuff, I will leave the Roll20 on this map if you guys want to doodle more detail into your base.
All we really need to do is move the cannons a little bit, I think, because for the moment, I gotta go probably do dishes in a few minutes anyways.
Yeah,
Fine,
I
I'm
haven't
gonna go
actually
make
eaten
lunch.
dinner yet. For reasons.
Alrighty, see you guys next week then.
Yep, can't wait.